Here we go. Back to the TikTok or the code for it. I feel better.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Blind Wave Plays Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. All hail the beep! Beep!
Did they hear a beep too?
I think they hear a beep.
Oh.
We are back.
On
Kashyyyk in the Shadowlands, and we have a couple quests.
We have yet to explore the Shadowlands. We need to find Jolie. No, he's here.
Cruel Angel.
Oh shoot! I forgot. Sorry.
What?
See the cloak guy?
What is it?
Just the cloak guy. Remember the cloak?
There's a cloak.
Right? Isn't there like a cloaked person here? Did he just run away?
Dire Katarn.
Is it related to Kyle?
Kyle Katarn. You're the legendary hero that defeated Jarek at the Valley of the Jedi.
Yep, that's what I was thinking of.
You look nothing more than a vampire. Dire Katarn. I think I remember that name being in this, but it's for an animal. Now there's a cloaked man, you said, Aaron. What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure a cloak guy just ran away. I have a memory after I saw that. I was like, there's someone cloaked here, I think. I don't remember exactly.
What? How much for a Kyle Katarn Blind Wave crossover? How much, Aaron?
How much?
$12?
At least $12. We'll have to get our people to contact his people.
This is Jedi Knight Ryan saying these creatures, the Katarns, are the namesake for the Katarn class commando armor that the clone commandos like Delta Squad wear.
Really? Are they the namesakes for Kyle Katarn? A new power. Stasis? Man, I don't know. So here's my worry, right? I could take stasis, but I also already kind of have that with my Jedi, the Eric.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like I should make Bastila kind of go into another way, you know, not have the exact same ones. But I don't know what exactly those should be.
I mean, speed.
You only get
good with a double. She hits a lot of strikes.
Yeah.
Right.
We're max speed until we hit level 15.
Yeah.
I don't know what the max levels are.
Gotcha.
And I don't know how many force powers we are able to get.
Yeah.
What's this? Offers some protection from direct force power attacks of Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects the attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll.
Yeah.
Here, this is some D&D stuff right here. D20, his level versus DC of 10 plus the defending character's level. The attacker's result is greater. The attack succeeds. The defender's total is greater. The attack has no effect. So it just helps protect me from more force power.
Sure.
Like being stunned, Eric.
Buddy, if you please know, Andor, that's just a kind of a blatant spoiler, so I'm sorry, I'm getting rid of you.
If you put in timeout, I think it removes it too. Or you can just hit remove, or you can... Yeah, remove works too if you don't want to timeout.
We're gonna take that off. No spoilers, please. We did watch all of Andor, though, so it's not
spoilers for us.
Protecting us. It's protecting people that are watching. Not everybody can watch it.
It's only been out for a day.
Yeah, obviously.
Not even 24 hours.
Priority-wise, Blind Wave plays KOTOR then. Right?
Alright, I think I'll take... What's energy? Sonic, fire, cold, and electrical effect. Interesting. I think I'm gonna take force resistance. What's that noise? Here? Zabrick Tystel Mark III. And a craft double. Hear that? Oh my. Let's help that Jedi.
Oh, he needs help.
Man, dang, never mind. Let's get him on our team.
Ah, the damnable racket of battle. Watchers, even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing? What, I have to fight you as well?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
But he's very nice.
He's quite nice.
Use less better. Are you a Jedi? Who are you to give me orders, old man?
Why am I here? Well, it isn't because I like the stink of dead Kinrath. Let's move this talk to my camp where the air is better. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent.
I thought he was nefariously spoiling things. They're gone.
That's not very fun.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Aim. Jolie's so cool.
Jolie is great. So what's attack? Look at these guys. It's attack. Another gun. Try to talk to him. Ion. Ooh, it's Zabrick combat suit.
Yeah, a lot of Zabrick stuff here. Kevin Michael Richardson.
Is that who voices Jolie? What?
Does.
I don't know why I actually said it. Here we go.
You would, if you saw the IMDb, you would know immediately. It's him in the blue
He's
shirt.
in a blue shirt doing this.
Yeah. What a storied and broad career that man has.
Yes.
He's in everything.
Mm-hmm. How's chat doing, everybody? Welcome.
Well,
Thank you.
Tanner has given us a super chat. Said, would you guys ever watch the Family Guy or Robot Chicken parodies on the channel? What's been your favorite parody of Star Wars?
I have seen some Robot Chicken. I don't know if I've seen all of it. And then I have seen the first Family Guy one. I used to watch Family Guy a lot when I was younger. So I at least saw the first movie that they did. But did they do all three?
I think so.
Well, welcome to my home.
I haven't seen them
such
all.
as it is.
Really?
Pull up a stump and be
But
comfortable.
I wouldn't be against watching those.
Discuss a few things.
And then another super chat from Corey says, hey, Eric and Aaron, I hope you two are well. Had my exams today, so I appreciate being able to relax for the evening with you all. What alien race / culture would you like to see given more expansion
Been
on?
lost in the woods for
The
far
Rakata,
too long.
I think, would be
My days of
awesome.
glory are behind
They're
me.
in this, and they're
Perhaps there's
mentioned in
something I
Andor
can do
now.
for you.
But that
You
would be
must
cool
have
to...
questions.
Wrong. Your opinion is wrong. I would like the Zepho.
Zepho would
The
also be
Zepho.
cool.
I think it's kind of like the current Rakatan race in a way, right? But, like, these guys aren't canon yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Zepho would kind of like that ancient species.
Sure.
But I don't know, some of that stuff maybe we'll get with the what's the movie coming? The First Jedi, the whatever.
Yeah,
the
like
beginning
Prime
of the Jedi.
or something
Yeah.
like that. Dawn of the Jedi.
Whatever that's gonna be, maybe we get more of those things in Spaceballs. I have seen Spaceballs. I need information about problems on Kashyyyk. Have you knowledge of the Star Map? Let's ask about him first.
Yeah.
What is there to tell? Jolie Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the
It's a
impression.
very
I give.
Yoda-like meeting, huh?
Mm-hmm. But you use a lightsaber in battle, you are a Jedi.
I follow the Jedi way and I command the Force, yes. I suppose that makes me as much a Jedi as anyone, but what of it? Why should being what I am compel me to entertain others with tales of the good old days, huh? I've seen my share of the dark and the light. And frankly, both extremes annoy me. Of course, I have felt rumblings
annoy
of
you.
change.
It's kind of nice to meet a Jedi who isn't all hung up on this light side, dark side.
Kind of a gray
stuff.
Jedi, huh?
Gets pretty tiring, you know?
Perhaps you will be of some assistance to me after all.
There's only one way I have
Discuss
evidence
what
of
you
that.
came here
Yeah.
for.
You know, Lucas would kind of, like, sometimes he would say different things, but I definitely remember him saying that the Force is the light side of the Force, and that the dark side is a perversion of it. It's not like a balance of good and bad. It's that it is good, and darkness must be guarded against. Which I thought was an interesting take, and it kind of does away with the whole idea that, like, you could use a little good, a little
Makes
bad.
you
It's like,
think
no,
they have
you can't use
the
any of
dark
that.
side in me, doesn't it?
Get to be all good.
Yeah.
Is that what you're wondering, huh? Ooh. Well, I assure you, I see more gray than dark or light. I'm just a stubborn old man, tired of the foolishness of others.
However, I do like that there's many interpretations, and that just because the creator says something doesn't mean like we have to take it that way. You can bring a lot of your own stuff to it, which is why it's so universal, you know?
Yes,
He
among
does
the wolves,
say Han in a way I never said Han.
I like that they have little patience for bureaucrats.
I mean, maybe the gray
Of course,
aspect
yeah,
can
here
also
for
be
hidden
the
things
ones
that
who are
manipulate.
pushing the darkness away, but they're so much closer to the darkness.
Sure.
Right? That's why they're not like a... Like, the idea of dark Jedi, I don't like as much as, like, fallen Jedi, maybe? I don't know. The dark Jedi thinking.
Sure.
Like, I feel like if they're a dark Jedi, then they should not be a Jedi.
Yeah, I get what
Right?
you mean.
What do you know, Chandar?
Circa Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Ardroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? I will be interested to see.
Wait, Guillermo del Toro was in Always Sunny?
Yeah, he was one of the Mick Boyle guys.
McWhale?
Whenever the zombie outbreak was
Sure,
happening.
how's this?
Huh.
Think for yourself. I don't
Interesting.
care for politics. I'm big
Think
on letting people figure
you
things out for themselves.
Tute?
The Wookiees have prophecies of deliverance if you ask them. But for now, they follow without hesitation. That is their wish.
I want to see Nar Shaddaa in live action. Nar Shaddaa.
I believe you go to Nar Shaddaa and KOTOR too, right? You know about that?
Do you?
I think so.
You go to... I went to Nar Shaddaa and Score.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Have you seen a crazed Wookiee in the Shadow?
Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass to the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if you can follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment.
In a moment. What?
It is a very unfortunate matter. It will end in shame and sorrow. You will find Roar War down here, and more. I've witnessed a number of happenings, but I've left them for others to sort out.
You aren't very helpful. Have you seen Crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands? I think I've asked all these.
I wasn't aware I had to be. Look, events like these reveal much about the people involved. I'm well past that introspective tripe. I'm not saying that outside help isn't needed. Well, I didn't want to make anyone mad while I didn't have a way off the planet. We'll talk more about that momentarily. Fine. Now, why would you be asking about that, Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
He knows the map, huh?
Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Circa Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers. What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Someone of your experience. Can I just pay you? I hate jumping through hoops.
Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work you around a bit. Besides, the test is simple. Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Let's go remove the poachers there.
Don't talk back to your elders,
Dang.
child.
Okay.
Look, they know me quite
What'd you
well.
try?
I was like, why don't you
Always
just
on
do it?
alert. The only way I could get rid of them would be violence, which would eventually lead to trouble for the Wookiees. I want them gone.
Okay.
But with as little fuss
So maybe
as
I can get rid of them
they've
without
already
just
caused
killing them.
enough trouble
Okay.
as it is.
Why do you
They're
get rid of
They
poachers.
don't respect this
Fuck
place. They're butchering wildlife and threatening entire species. It's getting under my skin. The Wookiees could take care of themselves if they wished, but the animals are truly helpless victims.
Well, we're trying to learn from this humble task. I see. So Age Semi Jedi wants me to get some kids off his lawn. I want to say that.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, I'm an old man that's getting fussy. Call me foolish if you will, I don't care. You still have to do it.
You still have to do
Far
it.
northeast. Now remember, if I wanted them dead, I'd have done it myself. Find a better way.
Alright, find a better way.
I will look into
Good.
it.
Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
He shooed me away.
He's so funny.
Shoot. He is the stereotypical old man, huh?
Shoot. And you can really hear the Mahler twins in this older man performance he's done.
What did he say about the trees are strangers?
Yeah. The Wookiees weren't always here, and the trees weren't always here either. Like, they were planted. Seeded, if you will.
For some reason, whenever he was saying it, he said about them being strangers, I was like, you talk to...
Which I would be interested in learning more about, like, how species spread throughout the galaxy, especially plants and, like, you know, like puka cats are everywhere.
Ooh,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, did they do that from ships?
You know what Disney should do? They have, like, a deal with National Geographic, right?
Yeah.
They should do, like, Star Wars National Geographic, like, episode, where it's still in the Star Wars universe, but it's like a, you know, let's look at the Tuca cat, you know?
Who's the narrator?
I don't know. I don't know who should be the narrator, but I think that'd be like...
I kind of did that at Celebration last time we were there.
Yeah?
And here is the old Ewok. What will he do next?
Playback, I don't get it. The merchant said there was a salvage down here. We need Matten to work the sensors. When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Ooh, it's Ellie. Good.
Eli.
Oh, could be Eli, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know.
Banta? Good. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction. Okay, Eli. Eli, but you got your money. You double-crossing snake? We had a deal. Replay the cause of malfunction. Salvage its parts you can from this droid. Okay.
Dr. Pepper says, Mucha Shaka Paka.
Mucha Shaka Paka. You start with the droid's head, removing it, and placing it in your pack. An energy discharge flows through the remaining parts. No!
It's broken more.
It's broken. But who in chat would watch a National Geographic Star Wars like thing?
Annecy says Forrest Whitaker in Saw Gerrera's voice.
The book on it. Like the
It is time. You think such is the way of the galaxy.
like you gotta be like, do you do something in the Star Wars universe? Do you do something, you know, like
But Great Dragon has different ideas.
I think it would be such a fun idea.
Where and/or reaction as soon as it's available. We have some wonderful people working on it as we speak.
It's
What's it best?
Man, I'm trying to think of any other voices that I'm like, man, that'd be a good voice. Do you do a Star Wars voice? Or do you do, like, you know... Dang, what's the one guy? Who was it? Stephen Fry? Is that his name?
Stephen Fry?
Who's the one guy that, like, I feel like does, like, actual narrating?
Yeah, he was Brainiac in Harley Quinn this last season.
Yeah.
He kind of has a British voice.
Oh, maybe they're not stealth, they're just those monkey dudes.
Yeah, there's the monkey dudes, man. I don't know what you're talking
I am, like, 90% certain there's some kind of stealth thing that happens on this planet. It's funny, as I play through, I have, and like, revelations of, like, another moment or something. Like, oh, I forgot about this. What the heck's the point of going over here?
What do you mean?
Like, there's a dead end.
It is a forest. Gonna be dead ends.
All I keep finding is corpses.
Yeah, you want to go back and talk to Matten and that merchant, Eli, to resolve that quest before you find the crazy Wookiee. Or else, you'll get locked out for good.
Gosh darn it. Well, let's go do the one thing and the Jolie stuff.
Yeah. Jolie. Get off my...
Leave mission alone, you.
My KOTOR character is the greatest Jedi. Over on TikTok. I was looking up the best builds for KOTOR.
Yeah.
There was some pretty cool, interesting ones. But
Yeah?
one of them was Scout Guardian. People were like with two lightsabers in terms of like optimal builds. But I personally I like optimal build stuff, but I personally like the fringe weird builds, and there were some really cool ones too. Yeah.
What are we?
We
Hey,
are
we're
a scout consular.
What did you say it was?
Guardian. Tanner, with the super chat, is there a race/species you wish got more screen time? I still want live-action Bothans.
I want to see the Bothan I don't want to see the Bothans die, but I want to see the story of the mini Bothans die to bring us this information.
Sure.
What happened?
Yeah, I have a race of a species that's been forgotten. The Fat Gamorreans!
No one
They
forgot
must
about
come
it.
back.
No one forgot
They
about
must.
it, Eric. Who else is there? More species.
Quick scope? No, we do Blind Wave full time. We have the Blind Wave channel, we have Hero and Wave Squadron, Blind Wave Gaming, Pokemality, we have our Twitch channel. But yeah, we're blessed that we're able to do this full time. We have been at work all day today, watching and discussing 3 episodes of Andor, and now we're streaming KOTOR. So you could say we are professional Star Wars fans today.
All Star Wars.
Today was all Star Wars. Our last discussion was meaty. We went on for so long.
Slaver contract. The datapad card contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Roror had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do so again. Wait, Roror? Is he the crazy Wookiee? Just Chundar. Dang, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Roror was... Okay.
Huh?
I better heal.
What can I do?
Sure.
Heal! Dude, that heal was so good. Come here, bull.
Ooh, Katarn.
Take that, bull. Bull spin. Attack. Why don't they attack him?
She thinks you can handle it.
There we go. So much faster when they all fight. I think they're cheering me on, Eric. Okay, this must be the dude. So let's save before we die. Played the shit out of this game on my phone. I hope the remake does end up happening.
War was the Wookiee Will asked you to find back in the village.
Oh, he was the missing one.
You'll want to stop by there and resolve that quest while you're on your way to Matt and Eli.
Yeah?
Evan, we're not from West Virginia. We are about 500 steps from West Virginia. We're in Ohio, but West Virginia literally is just...
We're over the river.
We're over there.
It's rather close. And once we touch the river, we're
What can I do?
in West Virginia. I'm from Wyoming. Commander Dern. Okay, so our goal here is to talk these guys out of here.
Another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory.
Step right in the
I
shot.
don't make deals,
That's
and I
a-
don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Oh, we're close to that, Aaron.
I pay the docking fee. Who cares where I go? Chundar is giving me permission to be here.
So you're playing tourist. That isn't smart. The Shadowlands are all business. Mess around, and you'll end up dead. That said, if you want to make some credits while you're looking to die, I might have a job for you.
I might be interested in some work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
Aren't you kidding? You could wipe out a whole species? Maybe you should just pay me so I don't shut you down. Wholesale slaughter can't be allowed. Back to my general question. Aren't you kidding that you'll wipe them out?
No. I'll be rich by then, and we won't need to do it anymore.
I hate people like this.
I don't have to worry about it. Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off, and we'll have an easier time milking this planet.
I have never accepted this job. I have more questions about the job.
Hurry up. I'm wasting too much time on you as it is.
Maybe you should just pay me so I don't shut you down. I think I'm gonna say that.
I'm warning you. I didn't get this job because of my sense of humor. You smart-mouth me again, and we'll have a problem. Hell, I have guards everywhere on the perimeter of sonic emitters. I don't fear anything in the Shadowlands, including you. Hurry up, you're eating into my...
I want you to leave the Shadowland.
Is that old hermit Jolie trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up just to walk away. As long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guards complaining about this place, Jolie whining through you is nothing.
Maybe we can talk to the guards and get them to leave.
Good. I'm not downhill.
But I don't know why Jolie made us swear not to kill them.
I don't know if he swear. I think he just said that it would be a access primary function.
But I want to kill the Marin. Wipe them out.
Must be a way that I can access these.
Who's the most famous Star Wars actor y'all have met?
We got a picture with Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill,
He's
yeah.
a pretty famous Star Wars actor.
And he sent me a birthday cake on Twitter one time.
He did.
Why am I here? I'm just a guard for this emitter. Why couldn't they have just equipped this lump of tech with a
Also
blaster and left me at home?
I talked to Sam Witwer, Katie Sackhoff,
Calvin took a weird
Ray
picture
Park?
with John Boyega one time, right? Or was it Oscar Isaac? I can't remember now.
I had one with Oscar Isaac, I
You
think
had
it
one,
was.
yeah.
No,
JJ?
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah.
JJ, baby. As John
Are
Williams
you
calls him.
threatening me?
JJ baby.
Unless you
JJ,
want to
baby.
fight with all of us, I suggest you change your tone. Besides, enough things down here want to kill.
They were walking through when I was at Celebration one time, and like he was kind of like stopping, getting pictures, and I got one. It's kind of blurry. It was like real fast. Oh shit, get my phone out. Okay, go. All right, bye, thanks.
We also have a tip from Shutter who says there's a tacked gland in the containers by the emitters. Grab it for Mission's Quest. Otherwise, you have to go all the way back down to the Shadowlands from Tatooine.
Wait, where is it?
It says a tacked gland in the containers by the emitters. We'll make sure we get that.
Huh?
Thank you for helping us save time.
I'm in a loop, Eric.
Oh no.
Look at this.
Yes?
Live.
What?
Die. Leave.
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
Ooh, a tiny light armor, a beam splitter, nice.
Gotcha. Simple.
Hey, 3 tack glands.
I'm here.
Sure.
Where Bachelor, if you one of you guys hit the...
Nah, they're not gonna hit. Come on.
Okay, maybe I don't want to go that way then until I take care of these guys.
Yeah,
but
sure.
let's see if I can recover these mines.
What? What can I
Yes?
do? Yeah?
She is very roguelike. It is like we are disarming traps in like D&D or something,
Yeah.
you know?
What can I do?
Okay, let's... Huh? Okay. I was gonna return to the Ebon Hawk. You cannot do that. I thought that we would be able to disrupt these, but
You talked to each of the guards?
Code not available.
Yeah, I think you can get codes from the guards.
Maybe.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the commander.
I'm gonna ask you.
Why am I here? I'm here because this is where the commander told me to stand. And that's all there is to it. I'm just a guard
It's
for
a
this
copyright
emitter.
thing.
Why couldn't they have
Okay.
just equipped this level of tech with a blaster and left me at home?
Better? Yep.
I'm not here because I know stuff. I handle a blaster well enough to guard this emitter, and that's it. Talk to the commander. They generate a sonic barrier that allows us to stay in this wonderful location. It keeps the big predators away. I don't know how it works, really. I just know that if they go down, the camp would be overrun. What of it?
So if someone shut them down, you could leave.
I don't like being here, that's for sure. I suppose you could take this code and shut down the emitter I'm guarding. Enough of those emitters go down, and the camp will have to move out. But I never said anything.
There's one down.
You want anything, you'll have to talk to the
I
commander.
did also
He's
meet,
in charge of our harvesting here.
oh man, what's his name? I met Carl Weathers at Star Wars Celebration in London. And it was right after we'd seen Rocky. We did a reaction to Rocky.
Why am I here?
And when I went up to him, I was talking to him and stuff, and I was like, "Dude, I really love you in Star Wars." I just watched Rocky for the first time this year, and he like looked at me and shook his head, and he's like, "For the first time?" And he just looked. He looked so like disappointed too. Like, oh, yeah, but you were great. Like, I can't wait to watch the second one. So, I had that. That was a fun time. Carl Weathers, yeah. I had gotten a Mandalorian poster, and I was having a lot of Mandalorian people sign it. So that's when I met Katie Sackhoff. Who else was it? There's a few other people from Mandalorian that I had sign my poster.
What do you want to know about that? It's just one of 5. I don't like being here, that's for sure.
Dang,
Enough
man.
of those emitters.
That guy we did the exact same thing with him. I mean, he probably got it shut down just like... Oh, dang, 2 of them is enough? Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
Run! Run!
Good thing we were standing by the emitters over there. Good thing he didn't want to eat us. Alright. Cool. I'm not sure what that was.
What happened?
A big old monster came through and chased him away. Now we can go back, talk to Jolie. We can go back and head on up top. We can turn in the whatever the other quest things are.
Alright.
It looked like a little rancor or something. I don't know. Ironically enough, that was the... What option? What's Kirby say?
Light side option.
Oh.
That you chase him off with a giant monster.
Versus, like, killing them. They probably survived, you know?
Yeah, the next episode of Endor will be coming out quite soon. Reaction, I should say.
Reaction, yeah, the next
Welcome
episode will be
Yep.
week.
I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
I've made certain the poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near, and I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
There's nothing to gain by killing them.
Wasn't there? I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk.
Oh, was it a Terran tech? The Sith War beast?
I don't know. There's a big old ugly creature. We haven't found the star map now?
Yes, of course. Let's get moving. I noticed the old path some time ago. You probably wouldn't have found them on your own. There's also a Zerka repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. I saw it when it was installed, so I know how to pass it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Okay, guys, who are we taking with Jolie? Who is Gray? You know,
He is gray.
a little light there. We had Basil and Mission with us.
We haven't brought out Jahani for a bit.
Juhani, you want to take the 2 Jedi?
That'd be kind of interesting in that they both have had recent brushes with. But she's had the recent brush with the dark side. He has experience with the gray. You know, it'd be kind of fun. I don't know if they have much interaction or not. Also, are there any in the direction we're going story stuff that we should be watching out for? I'm not 100% sure.
How many times do you guys get asked about where the reaction? I mean, especially when there's a stream, it's a lot, especially on a live show.
And every couple of minutes, new people will come in. They don't know it's already been answered. It's pretty earnest that it happens, but
I was gonna say that usually it's not the same person, but it's someone who's joined in and they didn't see it the first time. So it can seem more frustrating or irritating to the people who are here or always there versus the people who joined in to be like, oh hey, what's going on? Is that reaction here yet?
That one wasn't too bad.
A little sneakier.
A little sneakier one. Yeah.
All right. Well, if no one says anything else, I'll take Juhani then. We haven't taken Juhani at all. The question is, how do we build Juhani? Because they're both gonna need levels now.
They are.
It's time for level up.
Let's see. He's a consular. Jahani, I think it's a guardian. Or is she a... Yeah, she's a guardian.
I'm a consul. So Basil is a sentinel.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. She has a yellow saber too, right? Give him a little bit of computer usage, sure.
I think someone said that to return to the dock would be best done now before you head to the next island.
That's where I'm heading next.
So we're just gonna do some specking.
I'm working on that, trying to see who we take, and then we head back up top, and then we go from there.
Jorge says, who is y'all's favorite Star Wars side character? Mine is Gaper Bingzoid, of course.
Is that Coulson? Get out here.
Is that SSG, Jorge?
That's not Coulson.
Gaper Bingzoid, is that a new thing?
Get out here, you.
You damn kids!
Coulson has been doing this Gaper Bingzoid thing, telling me about him, being like, hey, my favorite Star Wars character. I'm like, that's not a real... He showed me a picture of him.
Is that the glup shit?
I'm like, that's not... Yeah, we talked about it the other day. Like, that's not a real thing.
He showed a picture? What's the picture look like?
I don't
know. I'll look it up.
Your phone.
Gaper Bingzoid.
Gaper Bingzoid. I thought Coulson was in here with his account being like, hey. Ooh, Stasis. Force Whirlwind.
Oh, here he is with Ben Quadraneros.
Yeah, that's the gate.
He
had that picture on his phone.
Okay.
I'm like, why? Why do you have this? He goes, good.
I'm going to learn more. Whenever I come across something I don't know, especially Star Wars related, I gotta learn.
But it's not, technically. Yeah, so she's a guardian. She's gonna be much more saber combat, right? So I need to make sure that she has like saber combat thing.
It's a made-up character by a TikToker doing a completely original joke about background Star Wars character names.
So I believe the idea of it is that, hey, you Star Wars fans, this is what you sound like when you talk about your Star Wars fandom nerdy stuff.
It's the glup shit.
And it's like, what the heck does that mean? Yeah. And it's like, exactly. Like, that's not a real thing. It's like, well, because you don't know. You know, like, that's the thing about it. I'm like,
you don't know all the Star Wars characters? You're no fan.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want to.
Oh, you like Star Wars? Name 70 characters.
Ooh, affliction. You know what? I think affliction. Dude, we can get some. I want lightning.
Yeah, get some lightning.
Woo! Give me another power. I want the lightning. Yeah.
What is her affiliation right now?
Jedi.
Light or dark side?
She's light, technically.
Gotcha. I know, like, the more you are to one side, the more force it costs to do the other side's powers.
Yeah. But I don't think I can get the other one on mine because I need dark side. I don't have enough dark side.
Sure.
Sure.
Ooh, sure. Grips. I want him to do that. Grips. I want her to do that.
Sure.
Sure. Alright, to the north. What was that a real question though? Favorite Star Wars character? That's so hard to answer.
Side character.
Favorite side character?
Is Rex a side character?
Has to
I'd
be,
probably
right?
go Captain Rex.
He's probably. He's not
I have
like
such
a main
affection
character.
for him.
I mean, the easy ones are like R2, right? Or C2 main because he's like in every movie. I am doing well. Wayne McFadden? McFarlane? Something? Donald?
McFarlane. McFarlane used to make the best toys, dude.
You don't anymore?
Well, he does, but they just can't get the licenses for like the big stuff. He used to make the Spawn action figures. So cool. I even like Spawn, and I would get them. They were that cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I was named after a Star Wars character, but I forgot which one. It says Luke Akkad. I have 2 kids named after Star Wars characters. Gabriel Bingzoid is real. He is sitting next to Rundegar Jones in the special edition DVD release of The Phantom Menace.
Spawn figure.
That's pretty cool. I love the cape.
Yeah. It was very much toys for adults, so that's why I liked it so much.
For adults, it's pretty cool. Those are the best toys. Heck, I was so excited because I had ordered for I don't know how long ago. HasLab did the Ghostbusters
Yeah.
What? Look at these Jinrath. How'd they get up here? I already cleared this area.
Yes.
I think I must respawn.
They must show back up.
Oh, more XP.
Hiya! I'm going to whirlwind this guy. Kill
See
him.
what you got.
I want to give her a red lightsaber.
Your lightsaber blade is red. You know what that's from?
Star Wars.
Yep. Damn.
What's it from?
It's from the Ronin episode of Visions. Pulled up the saber. She's like, "Your lightsaber blade is red." Jade Flower says, "Hey crew, I was just going through some of my old books and I found a book called Star Wars Complete Locations. Good lord, it has awesome art. Wondering if you've ever heard of it." Yeah, I think we have that in our library. It is quite awesome. A lot of the Star Wars encyclopedia books are really cool.
Yeah.
I just love the creativity of an artist looking at like a movie frame and imagining the depth behind it, you know?
Yeah.
So that stuff's really cool. I always really like the cross-section books too. Like the vehicles and stuff.
Dang, man, I died. Come on, finish him. Finish him! There we go. Could have leveled.
Yep.
What?
Now I'll level. No, I want more persuade. That's what I wanted, right?
I
My
think so.
persuade I felt like was too low.
Yeah. Failing a couple.
I don't really want to throw my lightsaber, but I do kind of want some more distance.
Yeah.
So can I get dark side powers? I don't know if I want to.
There used to be a jump. Or am I making that up? Like a jump too. Maybe that's KOTOR too.
KOTOR has it.
Maybe it's KOTOR that I'm thinking of. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
Eric, we're gonna have to play Star Wars: The Republic in the future.
I would. That sounds fun. I mean, when I first played it, I didn't really understand RPGs or MMOs, so I feel like I'm much more prepared and interested now.
Yeah. And you can play that 2 players. We each have our companion. You got a 4-man team.
wouldn't we do that? What stories do we play first?
I don't know. We have to pick either Sith or Republic side,
Yeah.
and then we'd have to pick if we're being
Force users or not?
2 Force users,
Yeah.
a trooper, or a smuggler, and then the other one is being 2 Sith, an Imperial agent, or a bounty hunter.
I mean, that sounds fucking awesome. It'd be cool if we could be in a server where other people could be with us, too.
Yeah, we could. I mean, you can make a whole guild and stuff too, and
Yeah.
like we could do like I used to do raids, and back whenever I did raids for that, I did not understand raiding very well. I understand raids so much better now because I led them in WoW after I did Star Wars Republic.
The jump depends on a certain attack, I think, someone said. Jolie does it.
Jolie. Night Valley.
So we'd have to finish this, then KOTOR 2, and then jump into that?
For like the general story of it
so.
and stuff, yeah.
Especially with you never playing KOTOR 2 at all. There's some great stuff.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know what power I want, Eric. Part of me feels like I should try to stay back more and take things like throw lightsabers.
I agree.
I also don't want to like, I don't know. I could take night speed, get a better speed boost.
I mean, that's just good for exploration.
Yeah, it lasts for longer. My defense is increased by 4 and 1 attack gained as opposed to increasing by 2.
In combat, you just do more actions quicker, right? I think.
If it doesn't do more actions, it at least increases defense and my attack. Oh, yeah, 1 more attack per round.
One more attack per round. I mean, that's huge.
I'll take that.
That's like extra attack in Baldur's Gate. That's huge, man.
Very good.
Action economy.
You know what? Speaking...
See, that's something I understand now. I didn't know that when I first played SWTOR.
Your wish?
My favorite thing about SWTOR is the cinematic trailers. I love them.
Really
And I think that my misguided disappointment that it wasn't more like that made me not enjoy those games as much.
Really?
But I'm way more open to it now, I think. Like speed gives you more attacks per round. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what I just took.
Yeah.
I thought this was a laser. Oh no, what's that? Where am I?
Oh, just Guardians can force jump, is that right? Maybe.
That might be true.
Yeah.
I mean, the Jedi Guardian, right? They have a force jump because they're like a tank carrier.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Is like you have like in SWTOR you would have tanks, you would have melee DPS, you would have range DPS, and then you'd have healers.
Yeah. So Jahani can probably do it.
Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go back and talk to Merchant or something.
Is there a setting in this game for 4-speed blur? There's one in KOTOR too. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but I'm not really sure if there's one or not. Doesn't seem like
That's
it.
graphics and sound.
Yeah.
Brightness. That's it.
That's it.
That's the only graphic one.
That's what you have. Gameplay?
Gameplay doesn't really have anything.
Doesn't seem like it.
Who do I need to talk to? None of them. Is it Eli I'm looking for?
Where we want to talk to Eli and the trader. Trader. Oh, and Johanny wants to speak.
Hey, Johanny, what's up?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
It goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live? What is the Cathar homeworld like?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image. Their
Johanny, has this accent. And,
Maybe I was one of those.
Jahara has
Okay.
this accent in Baldur's Gate 3.
I was like, yes, Juhani does have this
But
accent.
what is the accent? What
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes.
comes from?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored.
They were quite striking.
Just
especially
Eastern
the tales of their
European,
leader.
European
From
vaguely.
that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Perry's been like, oh, if you do the planet missions together, I suspect you'll get enough XP to reach the end of the character stories at level 60 with no subscription needed. I don't think I need... here's Matten and Eli.
Yeah.
I was subscribed before, so I have, what's the middle one? There's like 3 states, I believe, of SWTOR, if it's still the same. There's like the free-to-play options, there's paid subscription, and there's like a middle ground where like if you've spent like any money in the game, you get like a preferred status thing or something like that.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Well, okay.
So, new spaces have come
No.
to Wild Kashyyyk.
Oh, I get already.
Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off,
What is a
hearts
fat
are all
I don't know.
backside.
Sounds like a Tobias
Secondly,
Beckett line
I don't
from
much
Solo.
like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's
So
been
all
waiting for his
backside.
friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Alright, Droid Head, can I ask you about it? Let's see what he carries first. Advanced med pack, security spikes, reinforced fiber armor. I wish I could see what it looks like on the character too before buying it. I do like being able to see what armor looks like.
Jumbo!
What?
That guy's armor up there was Jumbo!
Jumbo!
I just immediately went to Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. No! Don't you do it, Aaron. You evil man. We should leave you down there with the
Valued until you can't pay.
You hurt me, Martin. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here.
Oh, there's Droid Head.
Droid head? On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
What do I care? Is a reward? It recorded an ambush. Someone yells Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him! You know he deserves it. Dang. Do I tell him Vines won't help, or do I tell him to kill him? Don't act
Two
right.
Jedi back there are judging you.
Now keep your head, Matt, and it was just business.
Nope, it took off.
Okay, I got light side points.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith?
That sucks.
Well, I could have shot out his legs and let him crawl around for a while, but I consider this far more merciful.
He would be his own fat worm.
I suppose it does. But maybe I should keep it up for a while on my own. I've no ship at the moment anyway. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
Sounds like a boring choice to me. Goodbye. You won't owe anyone a single credit. Good luck.
That's the idea. Actually, I should toss you a few credits for helping me out. Take them. Maybe even spend them here. Safe flying to you. Hope to see you again.
Matt, you don't have anyone to talk Star Wars about? You should. We have a Discord that they love to talk about Star Wars and the Star Wars channel. In fact, we have different Star Wars channels so you can talk about certain things without spoiling each other. If you're trying to, like, there's some people who've been going through Star Wars for the first time. It's their first time through Clone Wars, and that's, you know, they just know the movies, like stuff like that.
Yep.
So there's new people learning Star Wars. There's old people that have been veterans of Star Wars, like Eric and I, for a long time, that enjoy it. Some of them are taking, like, they're doing watch parties sometimes and watching stuff together to enjoy it. So
they spoiler tag things for you. It's good. Discord.gg/blindwave. Go check it out.
Yeah, if you're wanting to be able to talk Star Wars with some people.
Yeah, brownie points. We've been talking a lot about Star Wars RPG something or another lately. Could be fun.
Cash it.
But I mean, it has to be because we've been playing KOTOR so much.
Star Wars. Yeah, good story. What Star Wars is all about.
What Star Wars project that we know about are you looking forward to the most? It might be Ahsoka Season 2 for me, just because of learning more about the other galaxy, the statues, and I mean, Ray Stevenson's performance as that character is pretty solidified now, but I'm now going to just be forever biased to that character because of his passing, you know? So
yeah.
Baylan Skoll is very interesting to me.
I also really enjoy animation, so I'm not disinterested in Maul.
Yeah.
That sounds real fun. So that's another one that I think I'm really looking forward to. Trying to think of anything else right now, but those might be my two right now. The movies, like, I'm also interested in movies. The thing about the movies is I feel like it's been so long since had a movie for Star Wars in theaters, with the exception of Episode 3 and Episode 1 coming back into theaters.
Yeah, 2019, right? That's the last movie?
Is it really?
Rise of Skywalker?
Dang, man.
2015, 2017, 2019.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I am excited. Like, I know we usually try to, like, hold off and stuff on a lot of things, but I don't think I'm going to for a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to go and watch it right away. So probably take the kids if the kids want to go, and Melanie, and it's just I'm looking forward to that experience again. Because it's just one of the fandom things that I'm really excited for. Like, there's other movies I would go see in theaters sometimes, but not that I'm as excited for. All right, can I give them something? Do you know whose bolt casing this is? It's like Jarak, I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. Bolt casing was found on Rorwar's body.
On his body.
You better be sure, fool. I found it on your hero's corpse.
You're Mr. T.
Then he's dead. But he can't be. Don't listen to him. War will. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Rorwar was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie? You lie to me, outsider. Leave. Leave the boy alone, please. He will want to talk to me. Man. Okay. I feel like this guy's really pushing, like, either really defensive to them or trying to hide stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go over this with Warble again? What do you have to say about it? Very well, I'll speak with Jim. I want to... Excuse me directly. Away from the boy, please. I'm not sure that I should have said anything to you in the first place. Backward. What is it you want, outsider? You are not welcome here, no matter what anyone says. Do you recognize the bowcaster bolt casing? The casing's mine. It bears my family runes and markings for each of the creatures I have killed.
This will end in sadness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You didn't warn me, did he?
Don't say it.
Where'd you
Don't say it, Aaron. Listen.
Did you have someone steal it? Have you sunk to petty theft now? I found it on the corpse. You killed him, didn't you? What? What are you talking about? I warned you, outsider. I won't tolerate some lies in my home.
He was very defensive.
Can you explain why your bowcaster casing was found on his body? What is going on, Jarak? What are they talking about?
Nothing. Outsider lies. Do not listen to them, Warwill.
Roror was dealing with the slavers. I found his data pad. We'll get a data pad? No, we'll get a data pad. No! Don't say anything else. Can't let you. I killed Roror. Tell Rorazanor, holder of the laws. He will judge me. Please, say nothing to Warwill. Let the trial call me guilty. Let me be the monster, not Roror. Tell Rorazanor, holder of the laws, in the home east of here.
Man, the drama. The Wookiee drama. We got a question sent in by Nightbat94. Do you guys remember that Star Wars game, Eclipse? Whatever happened to the development of that game? It's the same guys that did that, what's that game you played with the robots and whatever?
Become Human?
Become Human, Detroit Become Human.
Become Human, yeah.
Quantic Dream. I know that the guy that runs that studio, like, shortly after that Eclipse trailer came out, like, a lot of weird shit came out about him or something. So I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Devil Dawn, $2 super chat. Will you be at Star Wars Celebration next year in LA?
2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years. Certainly a much better chance than Japan. I would really like to. But we'll see.
When we have a murder, the punishment was usually death. There is rarely any justification that would dictate otherwise. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. Do I just tell them about the bolt casing? Are they gonna kill the other Wookiee? What happened here? Did a Wookiee kill someone for the... What did the datapad say?
Open it up.
Datapad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. Wait, this is... Whoop.
That's not that one.
Not that one.
It's like, what the hell? We've been spying on my Wookiees.
Is this not a quest item? Slaver contract. Datapad card contains a contract to trade weapons for slaves and a manifest of goods already delivered. It would seem that Rorwar had sold a number of Wookiees previously and intended to do it again. Rorwar is the hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jarak killed him because he's doing bad stuff.
We warned you about this, Aaron.
He didn't.
Don't say he didn't.
I don't care about the stowaway right now. Tell me about the Wookiees.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head.
I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarak brought here. I hope you can explain this. I really do. Alright, let's see what happens. Jarak, you know why you have been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Warzanar must Warwill be here? I can't Warzanar. Okay. Warwill has a bond with Roror. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarak, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Wait, if he's excluded, I get paid?
That's the rules.
Is there no alternative to death as a punishment? Jarak, won't you say anything in your own defense? If there are circumstances that led to the attack, perhaps we could consider another punishment. It all depends on what was behind it.
I urge you caution. This may seem like the right path to follow, but you do not know these people as I do.
This is a failure of honor. It's very serious. Are there any mitigating factors we need to be aware of? Jarak, won't you say anything in your own defense? I killed Rorwar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. better if only my honor is tainted. You did it. Why? Roror was good and honorable. Why did you kill him?
Why did you kill him?
You only need to know that I did. The reason is unimportant. Warwill, I'm sorry.
Oh, I would Tommy was so I'm sorry.
Kill him. I found nothing to justify the murder. Wait, go back to the part where I get paid if he's guilty. Is there no alternative to the death penalty? Man. So if I show this, then it ruins his legacy because he's not a hero anymore. Why? This Wookiee really wants him to not paint the other.
They have strong bonds.
What do you think we should do? Any thoughts? Should I reveal the slaver thing? Say nothing?
I don't think the truth is ever not appropriate.
Okay. You get paid either way. It all comes down to if you want light side or dark side. I don't know which one's light side or dark side. Kill him sounds bad.
You're tearing me apart, Warwill!
What are you talking about? Liar! Please, don't tell him anything. Roror was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old, I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. That is what you want.
That's on top, which generally means light side.
Yeah.
But that's not how I play games.
Nope,
I do.
I will take his shame with me. The Roror in their memory is far better than the Roror I killed. Eric, you know what this is like?
Huh.
This is like the Dark Knight.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We have to...
Yep. Feels like I can take it.
Yep. The hero we need.
I never said thank you.
Let Jarak die. He murdered Roror. It's fact. And so he shall. Jarak, you will be taken from us and cast into shadow. Your hunt ends.
There was pain no matter how this ended. Perhaps this is for the best.
Though we abandon you, may Baka lead you through your shame. Man, who wanted me to come back and do this quest? Them? You did this! Logan Outsider, I wish you had not seen us at our worst. A murder with no reason. It's unsettling. Is there a reward for my service? Yes, there is. You are to receive the credit equivalent of 1/3 of Jarek's possession.
Yeah!
Warwill will get the rest. He is the closest to family that Roror had left. The others were lost to slavery.
Do they get dibs?
Here, take it. I thank you for your help. Now, please, just... What do you mean dibs? They're
Like
giving us
dib?
credits.
I want the good stuff.
They're giving us credits of 1/3. Nothing that needs to concern you. Goodbye, Outsider. Goodbye. What?
Dark
What?
side,
What?
light side, net dark
What?
side shift. What's that mean?
Eric, I don't think the
What's
top,
that mean?
I think the top option was the best thing.
Dark side points gain, light side points gain, net dark side shift.
I don't like the options we
I
ended
want
up
to look
with.
that. What's that mean?
Well, I think
net dark side shift.
it means that we shifted downwards.
We can do force lightning.
I don't know that it means that, but...
All right, Aaron.
What do you mean you don't want to say anything? I don't care. We're doing spoilers here.
Get out of purple saber. Get out of red saber. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't... Kill this Wookiee. Poor Wookiee. You weren't supposed to keep it. I was doing what he wanted. I did what the guy wanted to have happen, the Wookiee.
It just means you got more dark side points than you got light side points.
One dark side shift and he's ready to start murking Wookiees.
Yep.
That's what I meant to do. Okay, we gotta go back to the Great Walkway. Man, I hate that I can't just... Oh, wait. What? Damn it, what are you... Quit talking with the Wookiee, Jolie.
Hey, Wookiee.
Jolie's just over there hanging out, talking.
Yes?
Yes.
No, we're not worried about spoilers for KOTOR, so you can talk about it. I don't remember, though, if we get the Baka Sword. So someone said that the Baka Sword is in a toy, which Eric has right here.
I can go get it. I think you have to, like, assemble it or something? Can't remember.
So you don't have to get the toy. I just remember yesterday you were
No,
like,
go get it.
oh, I should have the toy.
I meant to go get
I'll
it.
bring the toys in. As far as spoilers, especially for these first 4 planets, these current 4 planets, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too concerned with. The only thing that I don't really know is after, we have Dantooine, Korriban, all the star maps, like all the stuff to the Star Forge are the things I don't know, which I kind of have an idea of some of the things with Star Forge and Revan and all that kind of stuff already anyway. So I'm not too concerned with spoilers for this game. Perhaps spoilers for KOTOR 2, because I've never played it. I don't really know much about it. Like, that might be a fun game to, like, play through, especially with Wave Squadron. But no, like, as far as, like, just trying to enjoy and see, like, some of the cool parts of KOTOR or some of the best parts of KOTOR. Just enjoying this with you guys is kind of the goal of this. And to let me actually say I have beaten this game. That's why Eric's like, no, Aaron, you play. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll play through. Redeem a hydrate. Oh, have a hydrate. No, yeah, there's nothing. If you're just talking about Knights of the Old Republic, you're not going to spoil anything about anything for this. Which, if you haven't played this game, there's some real cool story elements in it. You should play it if you are at all interested, and probably not stay in chat.
Anyway, yeah, so I have the Zalbar here, and he has his crossbow and that blade.
Yeah.
That's him right there. Love it. And now, Aaron, I have some others, but this is during a very dark time in Star Wars collecting, when they were trying to do away with plastic windows.
Oh, you mean to, like, help the environment and stuff?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound nice?
It does. They abandoned it almost immediately.
Did they really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, what that means for people like me who are mitten box collectors, there's a really pretty picture of what Bast looks like inside of this box.
Gotcha. But it could be anything inside there.
I know.
Like, you might not even have it might not even be a figure in there.
I know.
Like,
I don't want to talk about it. It is sealed. I bought it retail. And it's really cool. It's a really, really cool figure.
It does look really
and then
nice.
I also have Darth Malik.
Dalek?
I don't know if you remember, we saw these early at Star Wars Celebration in London, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I remember us going through and looking at figures, and you enjoyed that segment really well.
Absolutely.
You should open them up. That way we could see them, Eric. No, okay.
What if I lose the sword, you know? That's the one of the main reasons I don't open this stuff up. I don't want to lose it. But also, it just, as things open up, the plastic yellows that deteriorate, you know, that type of thing. I just
I get
keep
it.
them.
In storing Pokemon cards, like, you can get them graded,
Yep.
but you don't want to keep them around somewhere that they're going to, like, degrade or sunlight
bees,
where it's going
honey,
to
that type of thing.
yellow
Yeah.
them or anything, you know?
Yep. It's one of the main reasons I have my collection here at the studio, because it's down the dark cave.
Beast. You know, thank goodness these little monkey guys don't like, oh man,
What?
I'm the best demolitions expert now.
You are.
I don't have mission
You
with
are
it.
the best. Round.
I was saying something else now. I forgot because stupid mining. As a fellow Minton box collector, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
The shimmer of a repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast with the foliage around it. Oh, earlier, or I guess it was yesterday, I was like, oh, you don't really need these middle people, but they're the ones you find more on your questing.
Beautifully subtle, isn't it?
Like, you can't really progress without any of Juhani, Jolie, or HK. You have to find them.
You do have to find them all. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I thought they were more like
Optional.
characters. Because sometimes games will do that where it's like, well, you could pick up. I remember Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7 was a game where it's like there are some characters that like you don't even have to have them on your team, but these ones you have to have. You know?
I'm pretty sure KOTOR has a character that is dependent if you're light or dark side.
Really?
Yeah. KOTOR too. I mean,
very
yeah.
calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it. You said so?
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerg engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of caching. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Ryan says, actually, I killed Juhani in the Grove on my very first KOTOR playthrough. Still let me go through the rest of the game.
That's true. I do remember that was a... Yeah. I mean, that quest is to remove the taint of the Grove, right? So... Oh, what's going on over here?
Oh, Mandos.
A Wookiee!
And a Wookiee.
Oh.
Sparks fly.
Good job, Wookiee! That other Wookiee's dead.
Go help Aaron.
Who do I help? To fight the Wookiee or the Mandos?
Always fight the Mandos. Oh. We're Jedi.
Force Whirlwind! Flurry! We're gonna take out this guy real quick. Whirlwind this guy. Then you... Power attack.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, jeez! That guy went flying. Juhani, what are you doing?
Your wish?
Stasis? Wait, is he already stasis? He is. Oh, dang, just flurry it. And power strike and go. What?
So bad.
Great Buckle, let the outsider be different than the slavers. I beg you, can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere. Please, I need to be healed. Can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I have the means to heal you here. I don't have the means to heal you. That is no answer. I refuse to help. Weakling.
Weakling. He's gonna add in weakling.
I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help again? My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer today. What can you tell me about your attackers? I've never seen their kind before, not even among the Zerka. You saw them, armored head to toe, yet blending with the forest. They followed us for a long while. We found bodies to the southwest, then again further south, after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we had put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I'll look into it. I thank you. I will wait here. I am too weak to fight them again. But I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is Satan.
I do remember this quest.
They are not. Where's the other one?
If I remember correctly, only you have to put your weapon away. I don't think the whole party has to.
Only attack you if you are not armed, the cowards.
No, Kirby, yeah. Only the main character needs to put the weapon unequipped. How do you say his name?
Who, this guy? Grawar!
Grawar!
Grawar. Grawar. I will say some of the names of these Wookiees are hard to say. I like
That's
Chewbacca.
offensive.
Chewbacca is much
Yeah.
easier to say.
It is.
Ooh, a Viper Kindred.
So, is he just Chew? And then
No.
Doc is his last name?
No, that's not right? But they did. Someone did say in chat before, I think that. Oh, force lightning, Eric, you see it?
I saw it, my friend. We're bug zapping, baby. Yeah. I see. When I remember having Juhani like put dark robes on and have a red saber, and I left her a little dark side. Give her a little bit of an edge, you know.
Where you going? Going to fight more?
He's ready.
Oh, hot dog, man. Flying in the air, go. Need force speed. Meow. I missed all 4 attacks, so you can. I will be your doom. Said that again, huh?
At least not to you this time.
Right.
Eric, would you still be excited for a KOTOR remake, even if the Gamorrean guards weren't fat?
Ooh. I want to play Gamorrean guards where I'm not fat Gamorrean guard. Like it's like a third-person Gamorrean guard game.
Why can't it be first person and we can all imagine what the guards'
You can imagine him
fatness
fat
level
or
is?
skinny.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a liar.
You can play a Gamorrean in Masters of Terras Kasi. There was a Tusken Raider and a Gamorrean guard. You could have him fight Vader. It was nuts. I would do... I would accept that for a KOTOR remake, yes. There are some unique Viper Kinrath here that drop their own corpses. We'll need one of them to get the blade for Baka's sword. Huh, interesting. We'll have to get a Viper Kinrath body, Aaron.
I'm killing all the Viper Kinrath I can.
Yeah, loot that body for its own body.
Body. Every body. Critical attack. Yeah.
Yep.
Done. Done. I loot everything. Done.
Aaron, was it today or yesterday that we were recording something completely different and you looked over me like, you know anything about liars?
Actually, I think it might have been in an Andor episode.
Maybe it was Andor?
And I think that someone was talking. I think, Eric, that guy's a liar.
Yeah.
A ritual marker. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave, feed the beast, and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was a place of great ritual importance.
All right. Yeah, let's hang him up.
Did I just save? Let me save. Oh,
Save.
wait. Actually, yeah, I'll save. I have 2 levels.
Level up.
That when they get low, I'll level them up.
In battle. I understand.
The Kishi vine ascends high into the canopy above. There is no indication why its growth is stopped at this point. The ground beneath it is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. I the Kinrath to it. The creature is easily wrapped in the vines, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling off in the distance. There it is, Eric. That's
There
the
it
thing
is.
that scared away the other people.
It's the Sith War Beast. Kill it.
A ritual beast, Eric. Can I whirlwind it? I not, right?
It's a rare animal. The Sith War Beast. Watch as the Jedi slaughter it.
Guys, look behind you!
No.
What is it?
Alright, doing pretty good.
This is what a Jedi can do.
Yeah, you got this. Oh, he's immune to Force lightning.
Makes sense. Dang, he did it.
Oh, you find a blade of some sort lodged in his side. Skin has grown around it.
Been there for some time, huh?
Yeah. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be missing a hilt. Obviously, the sword came apart when the blade lodged within this creature.
Oh, okay.
We'll have
400
to
XP.
Be on the lookout for a hilt. Possibly up in the Wookiee village.
Well, that's all that's this way would appear. We can save. There's a ritual marker. There's the Freyr place there. I've cleared a lot of stuff out, so I think what I can do...
Look at the
Hey,
star
these
map.
guys don't have nothing on them.
No.
We should give her strength up, because she does the more melee thing.
Agreed. Even a dark Jedi robe. With the red.
Fortitude. Let's give her that fortitude.
Mm-hmm. The beast does drop a few other things, including a good piece of headgear. I don't remember if you have to pick it up or you just get it. We'll make sure we'll double check before we get too far.
Your wish?
What?
Yeah, she looks pretty cool like that.
Remain. Han's journal.
Han's journal. Han? I can't believe you said Han.
Why not?
It's Han.
Oh, oops.
In this galaxy.
The datapad was recovered from the remains of the Terran Tatek on Kashyyyk and must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be the personal journal of Gunhan Saresh. The last entry explains what he was doing in Kashyyyk. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not Korriban. Dang. Gunhan. I call him Han, but I don't call it Korriban. I always call it Korriban.
Korriban.
But I don't call him Han. I call him Han.
You're right.
Oh, English is weird anyway. But I'm not about to abandon the mandate. Man.
But I am not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran Tatek wherever I find them. I have heard rumors such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures.
And you failed.
And he died.
And I don't think there's any more items there.
I don't think so.
The left. Can I take? That's what I want to do. None. None. Come at me.
Get in these damn woods.
I don't have any weapons. Hello?
Like Kevin McAllister.
What?
And he have like, I'm scared alone. Come and get me.
What cowards, man.
Oh, which saber was my saber?
Chance to
interesting.
stun, yes. Critical threat, yes. Attack modifier, yes. I think there's that one.
Ryan looked it up and said apparently, for whatever reason, the item I was thinking of, the Circlet of Suresh, doesn't show up in the Xbox version. Couldn't find a reason. My bad. Xbox version, I mean, these versions have old glitches and stuff. I know the PC has a lot of fixes, so that could be the reason it's not showing up here. I'm not sure. What did it do, though? What we're missing out on?
I want you to die. Yeah, okay, good.
Oh, enhance the wearer's force abilities.
Cool.
Yeah.
You will fall.
There we go. Go, Jolie!
I will be your doom.
I feel like Juhani keeps saying, like, Ventress types of quotes.
A little bit, yeah.
You will fall! I will be your... Oh! Let's use an item. Let's use a heal.
Steven, the thing that I looked up said that all of the modern releases of this game have the Yavin Station DLC with, bundled with, and there's no additional download or anything. I don't know if that applies to how we got this copy of KOTOR, which is just the Xbox store?
Yeah, the Microsoft store just said this is from Xbox.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it will work the same.
So we'll see. If we do have Yavin, we should go there every time we collect a star map.
I don't know anything about Yavin. I haven't seen it on the map.
Yeah.
How come Juhani had like 3 things on her queue list, but I can only ever get it to B? And Lauren did a pad, yay!
You're just a Padawan.
What?
Yep, I think so. Is Twitch okay? Twitch hasn't moved in quite some time. Twitch, are you alive?
They asked him.
YouTube chat's moving a little bit, but I haven't seen...
Yes. Hi,
Okay,
Shade.
good. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
And Ruse Avenue.
It's so not often that I get to, like, focus on Twitch or on
Like,
chat so
talking to
much, you
chat.
know? Jeffersona, I am here. Now.
Hi, Cody. Now. Let's look at this guy. I did the thing you wanted. You return. Have you found them? Did you kill them all? They were animals in armor with no honor among them. Oh. I guess I haven't killed them all. I guess I have more to kill.
Fun fact about the owner of that circlet and the journal you found in the Beast, Gun Han Suresh, a descendant of his family, Leontine Suresh, becomes Supreme Chancellor of the Republic in SWTOR.
Suresh, huh?
Very cool.
I need weapons.
Jeffersona, we will do what we can to get the next Neil Breen in there. Right now, we have actually a pretty tight movie schedule. Trying to have relevant movies coming out whenever, other things related to them are out. But we'll get there. We'll do it. We might have to pick up an extra movie to do it, though, so we'll see. But have patience. It will be worth it. For Neil.
It's never worth it.
For Neil.
I saw a tweet that he's working on another movie. I'm like, why?
I mean, movies. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody wishes they could do a movie. He's living the dream.
And you?
Well, probably Amanda's around here.
Yeah, I remember the speeder bike.
Mandalorians. Yeah.
The bike is still warm to the
Yeah.
touch. There is a signal device on it, however, it contains no field data to transmit.
Yeah, we gotta get the leader, I think,
The
right?
bike shows signs of recent use as it is missing the signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect the data. No, okay. I ain't got no weapons. Where's my map? Okay, yeah, I'm going a new way. Come on, Mandos. Going over here is a good place to trap me. No?
Toon Army Sean. I've come for some lighthearted Star Wars content after watching Andor Episode 8 reaction. Look, Aaron.
For these frag mines, I already blew up one. Hope people enjoyed Andor. And dang it.
Your wish?
What?
Hey, the star map. Found it.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
How much time?
Place the terminal here. Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before...
Damn it, Aaron.
I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations. I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern. I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming. Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory. So the map is as old as the installation. What do I need to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
We gotta take off that crowd
There are
control
measures
skim elements.
available.
Then
Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
With that, I will determine. Okay.
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
What?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the
Thank you
Star Map,
again.
or can be made.
I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable. I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory. Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
Now, predates the Republic. Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
So they did something to this planet to make it grow better?
Yeah, to increase the yield, and then that's why the trees and everything is so big. That's how successful they were with their bioengineering.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
Yep, Kashyyyk as it exists because of the computer error. The more you know.
Answer will be given within the limits of my program.
Limitations have been placed in your program.
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-present.
Yeah.
Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
Let's figure out the star map and try to get
Yes,
access to that, I
have
guess.
found
I
a
think I've
star
missed
map
everything out.
in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original memory, so the map is as old as the installation. What do I need to do to access the map?
Your request requires additional...
Okay, yeah, we did this part. What if I fail? I gotta
There
match
are
what
measures
they are.
available. Personality with that, I will do...
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now.
Let's begin the evaluation.
Begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
How do you know about him? He isn't here.
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Interesting. Good
Listening in.
Can I
Spelling our
confirm
data.
This
Sorry.
test is not for your companions. You will answer and demonstrate that you match the pattern in memory.
Repeat it one more time.
You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he. I'm unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe. How do you know Zalbar's name? I said that, right? How do you know him? He isn't here. I
hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and
so I trust Zalbar to say nothing. I'm unsure Zalbar would say, so I would accuse him. If I say nothing, I will spend 1 year or 5 years. If I say something, I will spend no years or 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends if I trust Zalbar. Out of the options, it's better for me if I say something. Because 0 or 2 years are both better than 5 years.
Yeah.
No phoning a friend in. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know what answer it wants me to say, though. How about if I would say... I would accuse him to be safe. Right? If this is a star map and... Revan came through here... What else would happen? I don't want to fail. What happens if I fail? They shut me down, I can't get the star map? That sounds silly.
I know what happens. You want me to tell you? You don't remember?
I don't remember. I don't know if I failed before or if I never failed before.
Pretty sure if you say the top one, it's like, yeah, that's the right thing, but you're getting attacked. And if you say the bad one, that's the wrong thing, and you don't get attacked, you just get to fight.
Oh, really? I have to fight stuff?
I'm pretty sure. But answer like a good boy, and a fight happens. Answer like a bad boy.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5.
Yeah.
Your loyalty is dangerous.
Yeah.
Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
And I will
No,
change
fuck
my
you.
answer. I thought this was
The choice is mine. I refuse to alter it. I trust Zalbar.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences.
Yeah, so the pattern
I
memory
must
is...
demand honest acceptance
It's
of the
rebel,
proper behavior.
right?
That is
Yeah.
the
But
condition
we don't
of my
know
programming.
Well, I mean, I have to know that he came through and
Yeah,
accepted
sure.
me.
You're supposed to answer as if you're repping to avoid.
What are you comparing me against?
That information is not available to you. It is the pattern that I have been given as a baseline for security access.
But if we have a fight, we get more experience. You know what I'm saying?
I will just take you apart to get the star map. Okay,
The
continue.
previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Evacuate my people from the city. I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack. I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city. This is distasteful. I guess I prepare my forces to attack and do nothing in the city. That seems like the best way to defeat my enemy, and I sacrifice the city. Stop it.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many people. That's right, the deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after the attack. I do nothing so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives. I stop the attack, I will appear to be a hero. I let the attack happen. Man, I don't know. Repeat the question again.
Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
What would Revan do? I do
Revan.
nothing, and I can attack their weak spot later and save more.
Revan would attack him, right? So that people would love him more? Or would it be the 2-up? I do nothing. That's effectively the same thing, do nothing. But I would imagine the dark side answer is...
stop the attack.
Yeah.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Explain what this is about. Why test me? Who have you done this for?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Alright.
There's the star map.
Dark side points. What?
You answered as a bad boy.
Well, a star map.
I don't know if this had anything to do with light side and dark side stuff.
Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
I have more dark sides here on Kashyyyk than anything.
Yep.
Damn it, closed because Jolie wanted to talk. But now what?
Open it up.
It won't let me use it. Damn it, Jolie. You son of a... Ruin this.
Let's play with the...
How do you turn it? How do you open it back up?
Guess I'm done.
Okay.
I don't know.
But you got it?
I don't know.
Like you got the info?
Ah.
Like you looked at it and like, oh.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, now I know. You've discovered another ancient star map on the sunless surface of Kashyyyk. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map you find fits in more missing pieces. So, okay, we should be good. Okay, I don't have any weapons. Hopefully I find the bag.
Jeff or Sonia, would you ever want a Star Wars movie or show with licensed music as a soundtrack, i.e. Guardians of the Galaxy approach? If so, what would you use and charge? Personally, no. None.
Licensed music that I would... I really can't think of any licensed music that I would want.
Well, I guess like when the Droids came out, you do Limp Bizkit.
Rollin', 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 why?
Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling.
Your way.
Good. Blurry over here. Good. Wait, isn't there another one? He's not been doing very
There
much.
is.
I missed all of them.
You did.
Look at it. Why?
Why are you missing so much, man?
I'm doing more attacks probably, so it's
That
giving
what it
me a
is?
minus when I roll.
Yeah.
Swoop bike signal device.
Yep.
There we
That's
go.
what we need. Get back to those swoop bikes.
Mandalorian blaster, Mandalorian
data
data
pad.
May I be of assistance?
Oh,
Of course.
assault rifle. Okay. Swoop spikes are over there to the right. Yeah, so use this. Run. Oh.
Live music.
Maybe next door.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's possible.
I hear something, but I don't know exactly what I'm hearing.
I want my force powers to charge back up. I'll save my level, I suppose. Wait for the level for if I need to save Juhani.
Dude, Papa Roach, but Anakin skulking in Revenge of the Sith. Funny you should mention Limp Bizkit. There's actually a little Limp Bizkit reference in this game.
What?
I'm not sure if it's intentional or not. I would think it is, but it happens in dialogue with Joe Lee.
I feel like you're trying to trick me.
I did it all for the Oogie.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you said that?
The what? The Wookiee. The what?
No, y'all digging.
But you can take that Wookiee and stick it up your...
Jolie?
There's the leader.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper.
Hunt? What are you, a predator?
Little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your
Training? They're like the predators.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can whirlwind.
Whirlwind. And force lightning.
Okay, whirlwind you. There we go. Flurry attack.
For the order!
Actually, what if we did? Where's? How many of these we got? Not very many. No. Can I med kit?
You can.
Good. And then I'm whirlwinding this guy, which is great. Heck yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm starting to get a little worried.
Mandalorian helmet, Aaron.
Dude, I want to put that on Candorus.
Yeah, you got a Ripper.
Armor
you got
reinforcement.
Yeah, Mandalorian battle armor.
Heck yeah, put all that on Candorus.
Yeah, sweet. Got the assault rifle.
Is that all their loot?
That might be it.
Okay, I haven't found the praised Wookiee yet. Should be over there, I guess. Right here?
Yeah.
I must have walked by him.
Sorry, but the helmet is a quest item. You have to give that Wookiee that gave you the quest.
What?
It's not armor you can equip.
What? How dare he?
That's very disappointing.
It is. I was like, man, everything else is like visors and stuff, but I'm like, dude, this one we finally get a real cool headpiece.
I think the headpieces are the weakest part of the cosmetics of the game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do they get in the way of the face?
Yeah.
You don't like the way they... You return, you found them? The Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, yes, I see the trophy helmet from the one that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I am glad. The taint of them, their cowardice, the Force will consume it all. I hope this gives my hunting brethren peace. I hope it does. I would have killed them anyway. Yes, yes, heartwarming. Where's my reward? Wait, you have helped me in avenging my fellows? I must acknowledge that. Even though you are an outsider and are not to be truly trusted, you have acted as a fellow Wookiee would have. Here, take this. It is a symbol of the hunting clan. You served them, so you deserve it. When you look at it, remember that we reward respect even from outsiders.
What'd you get?
I don't know. The request is in the Mandalorian language. A stump disabled the stabilizers on my swoop. I request parts before other systems fail. If the generator goes, my blending field will stop working and I'll be visible to our prey. This is the personal log in the Mandalorian language. This hunt is no challenge. How will attacking unarmed creatures train us to use these Jedi toys? You want new warriors to learn? Watching a comrade lop his own arm off fighting a real opponent would teach more than these pointless battles. I obey Mandalore, but with protest. The blending field generators on the swoops grant near perfect camouflage. Why only attack unarmed opponents? What did he give us? Some kind of is a star map. What was the thing they gave us? Usable items. Show all items. I find the lack of ponchos disturbing. Why? Those Black Series figures? Yeah, Eric was showing them earlier. Dang, what was it called? Is it a Wookiee? Wookiee something? I hope it's Wookiee something. I can go down to W. Did I pass W? What was it called? Was it B for battle? Maybe it was B for battle. Or hunter. I'm gonna give up. I can't find whatever it was.
You don't know what you got?
Nope. Don't know. I looked that whole time. I don't remember what it was called. Wookiee something. Battle something. I don't know. I forget what it's called now. It did say item received.
It did.
Here's all my equipped stuff, and then it's alpha time.
Wish you could sort by like latest, most valuable.
Well, there's show new items.
Oh yeah.
But now there's no new items. I was there before. Usable all items. And then it's alphabetized here. Armor reinforcement, isn't it? Bantha fodder, targeting computer, beam blaster, bowcaster, calo, cardio, cryoband, crystals, dark datapad, havoc disruptor, double, droid, dura, Channy, Johnny, frag, boom heron, journal, hunter's license, interface, ion, Jedi, life, lightsaber, Mandalorian data pads, minor, Zach, prison key, prototype. And none of this looks familiar. Flavor contract. So.
I was looking to see if I could find what it was.
I do like all of it. I don't know what it is. Eve! More of the Zerka core rats? Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
Almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
You in the Shadowlands, I remember all. Only outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Oh, this may prove difficult.
Uh-oh.
It gives you a mechanic blade and a crystal. Econi foil. Yeah, okay. So the Econi foil is what we got.
Econi foil?
Yeah, sword, I think.
I want to kill this Wookiee. I am beaten.
Beat the fuck out of him.
I am eaten. Take my head. Zerka filth, you won't get another chance, so swears Freyr of Kashyyyk.
Freyr.
I'm not here to kill you, just listen. Chundar sends his regards, I'll die. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. You know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name's Arik Alili. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. You dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows because of a life debt. Does he? And he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me.
Ah, good standard for skepticism. Well, who's older?
Yeah, right. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there, they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Yes, I think I do. I am sorry for attacking. It's been so long since I have offered my trust or accepted that of someone else. Back to my other one. I will answer and then ask some of you. Why would Chundar want you dead now? Well, if Zalbar's back, perhaps Chundar's worried that people will realize things are not as they seem. Chundar has established himself as the leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. Well, what happens now? I don't want to kill him. That would depend on you, Eric. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot of thought to convince my people that they've been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from old times. Vaka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Vaka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibro blade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It was a symbol of our great chieftain for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in a ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but his arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived. The blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of the chieftain. With Chundar, if the blade could be found, Arik, tradition could cast doubt on his rule.
Yeah.
Actually, I've already found it. I wasn't sure what it was. Have? Please, let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. It is. It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps this is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly. He's gonna climb. Try to gather support.
Dude.
You will have to follow on the paths as soon as you can. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. People will no longer be slaves.
Yeah.
Alright. Always fun to pre-complete a quest without knowing it. Yeah, right? Well, dang, I already got that. Alright. Let's head back to the surface. I think we did everything here that we can. Son of a... It's XP, let's go.
It's XP.
XP.
Can you imagine every time you, like, want to fly, you get like, a little stronger?
Just a little bit stronger. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, for bad form, kind of.
All right. Now we shall leave. If you cannot travel to the Ebon Hawk, it would be so much faster. I could watch KOTOR cutscenes all day. A Captain America thing.
All day.
I should save some. I'll do it when I get back to the top of the sheet.
But it kind of reminds me of the depths from Tears of the Kingdom.
I ain't played that part too. I could just like kill all these monkey guys. These cock.
You could, but at what cost, Aaron?
I could try. Surprised you saved Juhani? Do most not save Juhani? Or is it a hard thing to do? I mean, it did take me a few times talking to her. I'm like, well, let me talk to her again. Let me talk to her again. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Basket up. We'll say, Eric, Sator would take a lot longer than KOTOR.
Yeah, it certainly would. You're right.
Uh-oh. Our spy said that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Rorok now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. Well, dang, okay.
Gorwookin!
I did not want this.
You're doing this. Oh, Gorwookin. That's embarrassing.
Oh, dang, man, they're all throwing gas at me.
Man, you blocked all of those shots while fighting.
I am pretty cool. Right here. There we go. Get it. I can kill Gorwookin. Okay, they're all attacking him again. Sure. Go there. I want you to go there. And I want you to whirlwind. And I'll leave them to their own device. Oh, never mind, they're coming this way. Come on, one more hit. There we go. Dude, flurry when things are stunned or can't move is so nice. Man, they knew right away we did not kill that Wookiee.
Spies, man.
Man, they don't have anything to loot. Alright. Hey man, that's the guy that sent us down here. Sure, more time to be immersed in Old Republic lore. If we did KOTOR 2, I'd probably take a little bit more time on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because of not knowing any of the story aspects of it. But SWTOR, like, yeah, like it would be interesting because I think I played SWTOR. Like, oh man, what's this? Seems you were more than I thought. Freyr has come back and told me of what you did for him. My fellow hunters split on what could be done. Some were loyal to Chundar. We had to fight. Freyr went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now.
Take me.
We fought each other? Why? We follow the chieftain, whoever that is. If the position is in doubt, we each fight for the side we believe in. This must be decided quickly, or there will be much more bloodshed. Come, it's this way. We should hurry. Yes, much about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come on. Alright, here we go. Wait, the salesman quest? I don't know what that is.
By the blade of Bacchus' sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. Bacchus' blade. So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. Our ancient trinkets. To who will the people follow now? You? You're old. Shut up! Both of you! This ends today. I will not see Rukukuru suffer anymore. You tell him, Zalbar.
Oh, the Eli quest? Yeah, we did the Eli quest.
Yeah, we did.
Yes. You tell him, Zalbar, quiet down. We'll use this to our advantage. None of your hairy heaps ever shut up. Tell him, Zalbar.
I don't know what to do, Eric. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know.
No, you're manipulating his mind. That with Chundar, he has the power here. Side of prayer, he's the honorable one. You have to fight, talk it through. Oh, is that a good one? I don't care. Just get on with it. You have to fight. Let's do that. Could we work together? It would be difficult. Convince them. Avoid the needless slaughter. No siding with your brother would be better. No siding with your father. Huh. I don't think I ever had them convinced to not do it before. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so be it. The fighting stops here. I will not have our world destroyed beneath you two. Perhaps there is hope. What say you, Chundar?
What do I say? I still have Zerka support. I say you will die. Attack!
What? Well, dang. I guess it didn't matter, huh?
Kill!
Oh, dang. Wookiee guards.
Kill! There's a lot. Kill them!
I'm gonna whirlwind these guys. Like that game, that's good.
Yeah, and you got 2 levels to play with here, too. Even Giovanni.
Let's kill these guys.
You will fall!
Never too old for this.
I have to manually move it. Sindar's almost dead. I'll leave them be. Come on.
I think he's dead.
Another one. One more. Heal. We have done it. I am saddened that it had come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Alvar, my son, I am truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. You can forgive, Father. I have learned a lot over the years. I have a few questions about Kashyyyk. What will you do about the slavers? What will you do now that I want a slaver? We will fight them. It'll be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send quick climbers to the other villages and try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcomed here for a very long time. That is a change for the better, I think. What will you do now, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I would be honored if you would take it. I can't. Not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take the good judgment with you, and all the planets will come to revere Wookiee wisdom. Do I really have questions about Kashyyyk? Do I really have them? Can they wait? I will answer what I can later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. I asked that and I asked that. I think it's time we leave. Enough! I want my reward then. I'm leaving. I think it's time I was leaving. Well, I don't need a reward.
I think it's time. We gained a lot here.
I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you well past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. I'm not sure that there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you have done. Our world is changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal. I would like Baka's sword.
Yeah.
Zalbar, shut up! I want some credits! That would be fitting, I think. Well, that is quite a request. I am tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, Father. I'll bring it back one day. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of this blade be one. My son shall hold Baka's sword. Heck yeah, let's take him. Bye, Juhani. Oh, man, I kind of like having Jolie here for a minute. Jolie or mission? Too late. Took too long.
I'm sorry. Let's say take Kandor so you can give him the Mandalorian armor.
I'll take him somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah.
I want to, though. No more of this. Let's put Baka's ceremonial blade.
Cool. Yeah, the coloring matches the one in my action figure. Cool. I think it matches him really well. It matches like the bandolier that he has, the overalls.
You probably really like Zalbar because you can't change his clothes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, there is a canon look to that Wookiee.
I found a mod that adds this like gauntlet you can wear, and it just gives you like their default outfit. So you can put mods and stuff on, but they'll look like their regular
Oh.
custom outfit or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I do not want that. I don't battle one-handed. Ooh, toughness might be nice. Oh, I could upgrade my improved. I use flurry.
I did show the toys earlier, Michael.
Oh, I don't know. Do I want to throw my lightsaber? Could dominate the mind.
Yeah. Universal power.
I might take force resistance, maybe. Force immunity. This power offers very good protection from direct force power attacks. Actually, I can't do that one. I need to get level 15 first. Okay. I think I'll take force resistance, so I'm more resilient against force like attack. I think giving him more wisdom is good. He's old.
Who are you calling old? Well,
Master
you're right.
Force Focus and Master Synth. Master Jedi Defense. Ooh, a lot of Master. Yeah, +6 bonus to all blaster bolt deflection. Force Focus. This feat adds a +4 to the difficulty class for all saving throws against the character's force powers. That's cool. So every time you use the force power, it's a +6 they have to roll. Force continues to strengthen. Jedi gains a supreme sense of self. This feat gets a +6 defense and is always active. That's great too. Okay, cool. Force heal is a pretty good one to have. Having Jedi that can heal is nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
You can get to destroy droid. That's cool. Wait, can I have him destroy droids?
Yeah. That's probably gonna be pretty helpful.
Yeah, there's a lot of droids. I don't know. There will be.
There will be a decent amount of droids.
Never. Even though computer use, demolitions, awareness, and treat injury seems good to me. They want more computer strength every time. Demolitions, awareness, and more treat injury. Break one to be bad. So very special. They're just singing I'm a Creep.
Are they?
Yeah.
There's live music outside the studio tonight. And they're playing Creep. I don't belong here.
What?
I'm 90% sure that's what they're playing.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I hear it now too.
I used to. I don't know if I see it so often, but I remember being younger and I would like see like people driving by. Maybe it was at school and stuff, but all you'd hear would be the bass, right? The boom, boom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I never was really able to check it, but I felt like I was really good at being like, wait, that bass, this song, and I would just pull out what song it was from.
That would be interesting. Like take like mixed tracks and just isolate the bass and see like what is this? Obviously you know that one, you know.
Yeah, right.
But
what is this song? Rain Life, Death Field. I'm not going too bad though. Alright, so we hate that I don't have.
I hate that you don't have.
There you go. This whole part of the map
Yeah.
we didn't have like shown.
Yeah, that'll bother me too.
Alright, where do we go next? We can leave Kashyyyk now, and we're all done with Kashyyyk.
Well, let's first see if we have Yavin available to us. If not,
I don't think Yavin's a thing on there, but
Yeah.
I'll look at the map again.
we'll look at
to
the
make
map.
sure.
But if not, yeah, we gotta
Wait,
decide where we're gonna
is
go.
Yavin
next.
usually just available from the get-go?
I think so.
Oh.
We could go back to Tatooine.
We can go back to Tatooine.
Finish quest there.
We did meet Lena.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
So we
can
take mission with us
mission.
to Tatooine and see about the brother.
Yeah.
I also really like mission a lot too. What's this?
Bounty hunter.
An intrusion, human. My name is Sinivek. I believe you dropped this data pad, and I wish to return it to you. I'm sorry, there must be some mistake. There's no mistake, human. This data pad is yours, and yours alone. Please take it. Do I take it? I don't want it. I didn't drop it. I'm certain you did, human. Please, take this data pad. It's yours, I'm sure. Some kind of con game. No, there's no game. I simply saw you drop this data pad, and I wish to give it back to you.
You've been served, Revan.
Thanks. My pleasure, human. Just examine it to make sure it's not broken.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Show... New one. Datapad contains a single short cryptic message. The Gino Haradan say to see Ulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, Mission and Bastila's quests are on Tatooine, so pretty good choice.
Have we gotten Bastila far enough on things? Or should
I think so.
Because we can go to Manan with... Well, when we go to Manan, who should we take to Manan? We haven't gone to Manan or Korriban? Ooh, damage. Item lost. What item was lost? How do I know what item was lost? Oh my goodness! A war has broken out among the Durkas. You know what? No wonder the quest gets locked out, you know?
No wonder.
Ooh, we get to fight! Oh man, I bet I can get XP without even having to fight. Take that, Zerka. Where's that Ithorian? Yeah, he better run. He's not here, Zalbar. This is the only thing I don't like about this. It's just, there's no cover being, you're just standing there shooting each other, you know?
I get what you mean.
Like, get behind something.
It would be cool if, like, you could set up your Jedi to just block and create cover behind you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Did any of these guys drop stuff?
Not that I noticed.
Seem all good. Wookiee Rebel. Why a rebel?
Yeah, I think you've gotten Basila's quest far enough. She mentioned her mother in the last stream. I think that's the key to unlock that part of the quest on Tatooine.
Thank you, Wookiee guards.
Thank you.
How much have you missed? We finished Kashyyyk. We're gonna go finish Tatooine.
And also see if Yavin is available to us. But we'll see. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission?
I could
See if
not
I can
accomplish
progress a little
this
bit more of
alone.
it.
I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
The Force wants us to be together. Why do you keep resisting my undeniable charm? Seems odd they would send me off war without a master to guide me. I just don't trust the council and their motives. And that's it? That's enough reason for you to accept all this?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I
We'd
doubt
be
the
flirting,
council
yeah.
would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy
Our
from
mutual attraction. I caught that too.
I knew it!
I knew it!
Mutual attraction. I never said. It's just an expression.
I never said.
I never said it's just an
Whatever your feelings,
expression.
You have to try to ignore them. Don't let this
Oh, that's
complicate
funny.
things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The council explained all this very clearly.
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee.
Just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the council explained, sending a master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me? You're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood. Oh, great. Another lecture. Never gets old. You're right. I suppose we should get back to the mission now.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Okay. Another journal entry. Good. Alright, so if I look at here, we have Kashyyyk, Manan, Korriban.
Yavin! Let's go to Yavin, everybody. It's so appropriate for what we're
Is it good to go?
currently
Is it good
doing
to go
this
now?
week.
Okay. I've never been to Yavin in this game. I don't think. I don't remember this being an option for me. This is the DLC that came out.
I believe so.
I assume it had to have been before KOTOR 2.
Yeah. Me too.
Odds are I'm gonna land here and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's right.
But it's the best place to sell things, and he can get really cool items here too.
No, don't get a shot.
It is time
Dang it.
for the best mini game in this entire game, Aaron.
Incoming fighters.
Unhappy.
Okay, Kirk, just slowly do nothing. I'll fire on all the ships.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
he's not even like, bobbing and weaving or anything.
it's already hard enough to hit him.
See, PC, pretty good.
I want to fly it, Eric. Not just shoot randomly at these guys. Where's he at? Where's he at? He's down. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Flying below me, you know? Damn, son.
This minigame is hard to do on the mouse and keyboard. Maybe if you're bad. No, I don't remember. I don't remember getting too annoyed by this, but
I felt like it would happen far too often.
yeah. Big Zubats.
Zubat.
Mountain Moon.
The Zubats of KOTOR. These dang shit. They blend in with the sky. Space. Then they get too low and I can't shoot the dang thing.
They attack from the sun.
Damn, sun. Oh, it's fun.
Aaron, it's not supposed to be fun. You're being attacked by the Sith fleet. Yeah! Oh, good shot!
Great shot, Jensen. I got killed at least twice. I like in SWTOR they have some space combat stuff, and I like what they did in there a lot more. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's Bart having a, like a cinematic? Yeah. What's that?
Good temple. Cool station.
Oh, is that where we're going? Going to like Yavin?
We're not going to Yavin 4. We're going to Yavin.
Right.
The gas
giant. We have arrived. Are there quests here? Is it just like a cool little extra place to go to? I think it's over here. Hey, you.
Yeah, what do you want?
Stowaway.
You think I don't have something better to do?
You don't want to help us stowaway. Let's take. Is there anyone good to take for this place? I don't remember what.
I only say take Candor just so you can put him in Mando armor.
Okay. And you visit it often. There's a mini quest unlocked. Oh, make sure to buy the Mantle of the Force, the Heart of the Guardian.
We'll see what we can do.
Let's take Bastila with us.
Cool.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I remember this.
Nope, I don't think I've ever been here, Eric. Mandalorian battle armor.
Mm-hmm. What's he look like?
Where's his helmet? Damn it.
Helmet.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Keep blowing people up. Force immunity paralysis and master sense. That's cool. Advanced Jedi defense? Yeah, I like that. I'm pretty sure that's the auto defense thing. What's force immunity paralysis? Moving within its this connection prevents fear or loss of senses and blocks any attempt at paralyzation. This feat is always active. Places immunity stun. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang it. Force Whirlwind. Any other options that I want to do? Let's just give her advanced lightsaber throwing, maybe. No, Whirlwind is nice. It stuns them, it does damage, and knocks people back. This one, what's it do? A single lightsaber throw. The first target must be at least 5 meters away. Each additional target must be within 5 meters of the previous target. This attack always hits. Damage is 1 to 6 for every 2 levels of the attacking character. Note, once the lightsaber is thrown, it will automatically return to the Jedi's hand at the end of the round. I'll keep Whirlwind. I think I like Whirlwind. The stun aspect of it is so nice.
Yes?
Alright, alright. Access panel.
What's Candra's look like? Yeah! Dude, looks sweet.
Looks like that. Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to level him up. Look at that.
Yeah, Ali looks so cool.
Too bad we didn't get that helmet, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but still.
What? Yeah.
I like seeing his face. He obviously isn't that type of Mando.
Sure. Improved rapid shot? No, we're using him as a melee dude, right? Isn't he? He's better as melee, right? That's what we've been using him for.
I mean, his stats certainly go to melee.
What do we have him with? Missions Vibroblade?
Yeah. Can we get something different?
And yeah, he has a 17-inch strength. I feel like that's...
We got that one blade from the monster.
The Baka blade?
No, the other one.
And we should give him the dueling option here, so that it gives him more pluses to attack and defense because of that.
Okay.
What was the other blade we got? The Ritual Blade, that's a double blade. The Achani Viber Blade.
I think it was that one, right?
The 313, that's a 3 to 12, and missions is a 1 to 10, so yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give him that, I guess. Can't take lightsabers. I won't make him dual wield, I just make him use a single.
Okay.
Sure about the strength, I guess.
Yep.
Or maybe it's constitution.
Because of his healing, I feel like kind of has like an artificial constitution boost.
Sure, it does help, but
Yeah.
if he has more health, this
Sure.
buffs his vitality points gained at each level, so it should make him have more health in general, which
Yeah.
means that it takes longer for him to lose them all.
Sure.
But getting more strength to do more damage is always nice too. I also don't know if I need him to have treat injuries much, but it's still okay to have.
Mm-hmm.
We can give him another improved dueling. Or increase his improved power attack.
Sure.
Plus 8 damage on the next melee attack, but the attack is made with a penalty of -3 to hit. And that's the -3 penalty to hit, but a plus 10.
Ryan says, I believe Canderous' specialty is heavy weapons, much like Big Repeating Blaster. He's got maxed out stats for that?
I mean, he does. It's a plus 2 damage bonus with heavy weapon.
Yeah.
The only thing is that his...
But his dexterity is 12, and that's what you're getting range rolls on, right?
I believe so.
Or am I wrong about that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Him and Zalbar both were given blasters, but seem to have a much better dexterity aspect. Now, Aaron reacted to the Fallout show. Interesting fact, the studio behind Baldur's Gate 3 were thinking of making a Fallout game before they got the IP to Baldur's Gate. Oh, man. That would have been interesting. I did like the Fallout show. That was really good. You are correct on Dex, afraid.
It says melee is just flat out better in terms of potential damage output. But he's still good as a range character. He's just better as
melee.
Yeah, so I guess it's just flavor. You'd rather have him as a ranged. I think of Mando, I think of guns. You know?
Sure, I get what you mean.
I'm here.
What?
This is the long hallway. Okay. Who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Open this door. I am your friend. Force persuade. Yes, I'll open the door for you, friend. Cool. Get him! You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here?
Yeah, Tales of the Jedi happened at Yavin 4. That's Exar Kun is one of the Sith Lords that haunts the temple.
The Jedi Council. Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it. Actually, with Tor, I don't want to say too much, but if we played with Tor, we probably should do the first 2 DLCs as well.
Okay.
I think.
Sounds fun.
And the one thing too is like the main thing would be the first so many levels of base game, like all your characters matter.
Yeah.
The DLCs I think all have their own story, so it doesn't matter which class you pick.
But
you get all the individual class stories in the base game. But then so like we could just play through those if we wanted any of their stories, but then pick any of them to be in like the DLC.
So we would have to do like you know, Guardian and Consular, and then also play Smuggler and
you could
Trooper,
yeah.
Like in order to like get all the stories, right?
You would, if you had a full 4-man team, you could potentially play through and everyone like we watch each other's story.
Yeah.
If you had 4, if we just had you and me, it would take us what 4 times going through. with those individual stories.
Because I know at the very least you don't start in the same spot with like the range characters and the Jedi characters, right?
No, the troopers and the smugglers start on where they start, like Orbantel or something like that, maybe.
Something like that.
And then the Jedi start on like Tython.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I remember that.
the Sith start on I think Korriban.
Korriban.
While the Imperial agent starts on
Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think Imperial agent bounty hunter started on Nar Shaddaa. And then you have all 4 classes on this side all meet up at Coruscant, I think, and all 4 classes on this side all meet up at another planet.
Sure.
Dang it, I can't think what it is right now. I am a Jedi. No, I never said I doubted you. It's just, well, there aren't exactly a lot of Jedi wandering through these parts. Not after what happened last time. What happened before? What? Don't tell me you youngsters don't know anything about Exar Kun and that war. But then again, they've been a lot of troubles recently, I've heard. Enlighten me on Exar Kun. Exar Kun was a Jedi, to start at least. He came here to Yavin and landed on the 4th moon, the one you can see through the window. There were some ancient Sith temples there, and in them Exar Kun gained terrible powers. He raised the Sith and waged a war against the Republic, much like what seemed to happen today. But Exar Kun was far more powerful than any Sith Lord who has come since. The very ground trembled beneath his feet, and when he looked at you, you just... But that's all in the past now. I've got my life and staying here and tinkering with stuff. I found the ruins and the things and the Trandoshans and the smugglers bring me. Who are the Trandoshans? Trandoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Sort of like Rhodians. Why are they here? What do they want with me? Why are they here? They found me here a couple years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in the abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. Give them a few more of my applicable inventions at a reasonable price. And they'd keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far, for years really. With Davik gone, they've been getting ideas though. Anything else you want to know? Do you have anything you're willing to sell me? You don't happen to play Bazak, do you? Well, what do you want to know? Tell me about the system, tell me about yourself, who are the Trandoshans? You know anything about ancient star maps or the Star Forge? Never heard of them. Or it. There were plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. If that's all you're interested in, I'll probably want to try another system. You'll probably want to try another system. Who are the smugglers? Rhodians, Aqualish, Twi'leks, whatever. They all work on organizations called the Exchange. You might have heard of them.
We have.
They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay the price for. I found my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshans, they give me to patch up and upgrade what they bring, and they pay me well for it. They also bring me news and lies. Anything you want to sell me? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff the Trandoshans and smugglers have brought me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap though. They pay a lot for what I can make, and anything I sell to you, I can't exactly sell to them now, can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you're wanting right now. Here, have a look. The light exoskeleton. Dexterity +1, strength +1, upgradable armor. That's cool. Relatively new type of power-assisted armor. This suit mimics the major muscle movements of the wearer with mechanical impulses, resulting in greater strength and faster reaction time.
10,000. That's a lot. We can almost buy our own ship for that.
Mm-hmm. Here's another armor.
Irv, don't summon.
7 defense, 4, okay. Advanced stabilizer gloves, dexterity, blaster bolt deflections with the gloves. That's cool.
Yeah.
These are, I mean, pricey, but
they're pricey,
cool
but they're
things.
good. And we do have a bunch of stuff we could sell, honestly.
Yeah, I could sell stuff. Is this the place we've been holding off to sell
I
things
think
in?
so, yeah.
Do I need clothing?
You do not need
It's
clothing.
worthless though. I probably don't need all these dark Jedi robes. I'm not gonna put dark Jedi robes on a lot of people.
I would imagine.
And they're the same as like some of the regular Jedi robes.
Yeah.
Let's sell that. Combat suits. I don't think I need 5 of those. Maybe I'll keep 1. Davix war suits for 2,000. I don't know who I'd want to wear it though. Channy light armor. Seems pretty nice. Heavy combat suit. I don't think I need that for anybody. I mean, just all. Military suit. If I'm gonna go that far, I might as well use things like Calo Nords and Davix stuff, you know?
And you can get rid of like your doubles. Like you have 2 Achani light armors.
Yeah. Probably don't need more than that. That's worth more than 250. You want to sell it? Sure. Light battle armor. I don't think I'm gonna use a longsword at all now. Like a lot of these aren't gonna be. If anything, I'm gonna use things I can upgrade. The upgradable weapon.
Yeah.
That's upgradable. That's upgradable. I don't think these are upgradable at all. So let's just sell all of them.
Getting rid of them. Oh, we got some money rolling in.
Shock sticks. I don't think I need that. There's the ritual brand, but I have the craft double sword now. Cold damage. 4 to 14, 3 to 13. A short sword. It's not even worth anything.
Sell it.
Vibro double blade. Vibro sword in general. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. This one's worse than the Achani one. I don't think I'm gonna get anyone a double blade lightsaber.
Other than Batsla, and she already has one.
Yeah. I think I just sell them. So, can I take the crystals out? Is that worth it?
I don't think you can. I don't know.
I have red from those short sabers.
Yeah.
Let me sell. I'm not gonna. Got a lot of crystals here.
Yeah.
I don't need all these red crystals. I'll keep like 3.
Sure.
I have a few options. I need yellow crystals. I don't care about yellow. I'll keep them. Hardly anyone's using blaster pistols.
Yeah.
I really only need these for like T3. And I've been using the heavy blaster pistols for him. Karth uses blaster pistols, I guess. Mandalorian blasters might be nice to use. I'll sell 1 of those. What are these? Are these blaster pistols too? 2.7, 3.6. So a higher end, but a lower low. Here's a higher low, but a lower high. This one sounds cool. I might give that to Karth if we have Karth again. Dang, I have a lot of these. A lot of bowcasters. I have so much stuff. Only I need these.
You haven't sold like anything.
Yeah, I know.
The whole game.
I have Chundar's bowcaster.
Yeah.
Why do I even need this one?
You don't?
I'll just get rid of all these bowcasters.
Yeah. And we're over 20,000 credits.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Disruptor rifles, ion rifles. Disruptors are illegal, aren't they? Light repeating blaster. What is that? Heavy weapon? Get rid of at least one of them. Dang, those are worth 1,000 a piece.
Wow.
1,500.
Yeah.
Crushing grenades. Look at all these frag grenades.
Yep.
I need to start using more grenades. We're making people grenadiers. I also need more. I won't get rid of shields because those are like eventually they stop being used.
Yeah.
And I need to use them anyway.
Still a lot of money.
Yeah, I have a lot of money.
Over 20,000.
I don't know if I need that. I don't think I need these Mandalorian data pads. Just get rid of them. Mines I might use. I'll keep these for upgrading the armor, I guess, for now. Upgrading my Wait, do I have? Oh, I guess I have. That's not too bad.
No.
I don't. We want to buy it. Oh, I made all the stuff that I sold him is here in the inventory. Ooh.
What are the crystals that are available?
Whoa, these are unlimited uses
Mm.
for the droid shield.
Yeah.
Like if I use
4,000.
I might buy that just because. I mean, unlimited use for like HK or T3 is cool. What's the
Yeah.
what? What crystals? What did you say?
What kind of crystals were available? People were saying, look at the crystals.
That aren't the ones I sold?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe these aren't here yet.
You're talking about the ones that have upgrades?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, okay. Someone said about crystals might not be until you complete more planets.
That makes sense.
Aaron has so many bowcasters like a Wookiee Walmart.
Yeah, right.
I do like what, this thing?
Yeah, that was cool. And it's something you put inside armor, right?
It is an armor.
Or it is an armor? I mean, that's a cool looking armor.
You get 6 bonus defense, a +5 dexterity bonus is your max though. But you
Mission.
get a +1 dexterity, you get a +1 strength.
That's good for mission, right? Like a rogue?
Maybe. Upgrade. It's an upgradable armor. But the strength bonus is really
Plus
nice.
you would look
This
pretty
one is probably good for it. Gives a stealth +4.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. The red would clash, I feel like. I think the other one just looks way better.
Should I buy both the armors?
I mean, that's a lot of money, man. That's half of your money.
Yeah.
10,000. We've been saving up all that loot the whole game.
Yeah, no.
It is perfect for mission or Bastila. Bastila might look kind of cool with it. Would it limit any of her force abilities?
I don't think so. Not this one because
Yeah.
it's a light armor.
That could be kind of cool.
How about the exoskeleton?
I think that's what they're saying.
Baragwin Shadow Armor, that sounds cool. See, I like that for armor because she's the only stealthy one I really have.
Yeah, sure.
So you get a +4 for stealth. You're even
Yeah, I
stealthier.
mean, that's great.
I think I'll get the light exoskeleton.
Okay.
Item costs more than 700. You sure you want to buy?
Are you sure? Much more.
This game looks perfect for an edible in 8 hours alone. All right. Do I have Bastila with me? No, she can't wear the light exoskeleton.
What?
She can't wear it.
Oh.
She can't wear any armor unless I give her an upgrade.
What's the upgrade?
Well, there's the when I level her up, one of the power ability things should be like what kind of armor she can
light
wear.
armor, like proficiency.
Yeah, I don't think she has the proficiency.
Gotcha.
for it.
Okay. All right. Well, we could still maybe mission could use it,
But
or
I could wear
something
it.
else, or you could wear it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Put it on. What do you look like? Oh, the chest is glowier and it's kind of cool. Reminds me of Dead Space a little bit.
It is, yeah. It looks like my chest. Yeah, you can see that. It has that in the back. It is very Isaac-y.
It's kind of cool.
All right.
Candors looks so cool. Damn.
Is that all we can do here?
Probably for now.
You just come back and
I think
talk
you just
to
come
more
back and maybe the different items after each.
as we do more planets. Which
Yeah.
we're almost done with Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
It's access panel. Access denied. It does kind of look like we could maybe go down or up.
Maybe.
Or maybe not. It's not green. Alright, well, let's take my skeleton armor and head back to the ship, I guess. And come back here and sell more stuff.
He plays really high stakes Pazak if you're desperate for more cash.
I don't know if I'm that risky. I'm gonna make him a grenadier, I think, first.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes?
We'll say if I end up making him more of a shooter, him throwing grenades and
that would be good.
And doing all that kind of stuff would be pretty cool.
And he could always pull out a sword when he needs to. You know, they come up close to him.
What's the best, like, range weapon I have, by the way? Annoying. Assault rifles 3 of 10.
Hey guys, just a fun listen if you're interested. There's a political scientist reacting to Andor Season 2. I love poli-sci, so I might be biased. Well, that sounds fun. This certainly, I think, is rife for analysis in that regard from someone that knows what they're talking about.
Sure. I had a much stronger,
Yes?
like,
sure,
range weapon, but I don't think I sold it. I don't think I did.
Who has Canderus's blaster right now?
HK.
HK, yeah.
Alright, let's fly to...
Tatooine.
Tatooine? Depending what all we have to do, I might be able to finish it... What time is it?
It's after 9.
Galaxy map. Tatooine. Oh, Bazak. I mean, Sabak. I mean, Bazak. What?
No one ever backs in Star Wars.
Backs it like they're shipping?
Yeah.
Over the... And then fly out?
Yeah.
Huh. Calvin would.
You definitely
You
would.
know?
I mean, I would if I had like an A-wing or something. I can like get in and get out quick.
Gotta get out quick.
I guess the Naboo starfighters are back then, right? In their wing hangar. Kind of.
Incoming fighters.
Speaking of starfighter,
I had to do this to get here, Eric.
I know. Well, it's a dangerous area, dude.
Damn, son. I can't see him. There you go. He's down there. I hate not being able to shoot him because he's too low. Yeah, the wedge, you can't do any more good right there. I got one! Yeah, he's right here somewhere. He flew right into the sun! Ah. Chicken? Can't. There we go. And get us out of here. If you do Kashyyyk after the reveal, you skip the security sequence because your mind matches.
Oh, that's funny. Huh.
Land already! Alright, so the idea is mission in Bastila?
I think so. Someone said Canderous has some story stuff here too, but I don't know if we've progressed his story enough.
We've not talked to him too much. We haven't been with him too much.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? I don't have any more
I
war
was
droids.
one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid
Armor
world.
is really cool.
Its defenses just stirring.
I love it.
As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
Any Mandalorian's got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen
Michael?
vapor
What are you
across
saying?
my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
Man. You dropped from orbit, riding a droid?
The exhilaration.
It's a powerful droid.
The euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
Some fight. I want a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. A real warrior knows his own... There anything else you need? Your choice.
HK translation is needed for missions, brother.
I was wondering, because I was like, you know what, we do need him for the sand people, too.
Yeah.
So we should probably do that.
We need the evaporators for the sand people chieftain.
Yeah, we gotta go buy those still.
They're probably at the swoop registration place. Okay.
And I... Oh. I gave her a Zabrak combat suit. I give her the...
You gonna give her the new one?
Light exoskeleton?
I think it's just gonna look sweet in it, honestly.
5 plus 5. 5 plus 5. 2 plus 8. With my... I took Johnny's.
Yeah.
I don't have a dexterity plus, so it really doesn't help me to have higher dexterity stuff. So I might take like...
Okay. Mission. Ah, so cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, she looks great.
Master. Damn, I'll level these guys. Repairing computer use seems good. I want to buff his dexterity, I think, for shooting. Droid logic upgrade. Cool. Improved sniper shot? Sure. Fully experienced combat, the droid is able to self-upgrade its tactical reasoning to maximize defense potential. Beat gains a +6 to defense, and it's always active. Awesome. I'm at that level now where I'm starting to get these better, like, bonuses. Look good to me. Sneak attack! More sneak attack! Then we're gonna take your head. Sure. Her dexterity problem? I think her having higher dexterity is probably good.
Next. Yeah.
You get that better bonus and stuff. Demolition, stealth, awareness, and security are all so high. Yeah, I'll save the other one for next time. Master Scoundrel's Luck.
Cool.
Dang, I don't get to know what that is. Alright.
What?
Good luck. Who can sell me moisture evaporator? Can this guy sell me a moisture evaporator? Alright. By respawn. But he doesn't have them.
Yeah.
Since I passed it.
I think it's the pod race place.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Andor has really reinvigorated my love of Star Wars. Loving spending an evening watching fellow fans playing Star Wars games. Yes,
yes, Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. Andor has been really good. I know I said, like, the other day, I don't think it's anything I
don't think so.
Like, I'd said the other day about, like, not being super excited for, Andor, but
Sure.
every episode I've been like, oh man, it's so good, I really want to see more.
It's over next week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, over.
Mm-hmm.
Will be no more.
Mm-hmm.
I've really enjoyed Tony Gilroy's contribution. I'm not one of those people that, like, once I like something, I want all Star Wars to be like that forever. But I wouldn't mind another series or two from them. You know? At some point. Maybe take a break for a bit. I'm sure it's overwhelming to do something like this. You know?
We have available to purchase. You have any moisture evaporators? I may, but that is not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. To exchange the same people to stop their attacks. It's not your concern. You just show me what you have. Don't risk angering me. Exactly the kind of appeasement that Zerk Corporation doesn't like to support in their policies. I like it. Well, I have two of the finest evaporators that Zerk Corporation produces, of course. They only produce one model right now. 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function the best when linked together.
We got credits.
Could I persuade you to lower the price? I think it's very likely. I have to cover my costs, you know. Zerka's costs, not yours. Who cares about their money? I want to lower the price. Well, I don't have much love for the company, not like little Miss Protocol officer over there. 200 credits. That's it. Don't even ask again. Ask again. Alright, 200. Fine. I assume you'll be able to handle the deployment of them. They are surprisingly light. Pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Cool. And I didn't use too much money.
Yep.
Go away. Dang, Zerka. Alright, I guess we had the damn people, right?
Think so.
We already took care of everything at the racing place. Let me use King versus King, why not? Restricted by armor. Oh man. Just can't use this armor either. If I use it, I can't use all my powers.
Gotcha.
Right. That one wasn't my favorite armor either. Which means if Bastila uses the one armor, she probably would be restricted in powers too. Though I suppose I could play this game and not use lightsabers really at all, right? I could just be a
out there.
Be good.
pistol wielder kind of guy.
Padawan with a gun.
Yeah. Did I talk to a lady about her brother, the boss? Wait, what boss lady? Back in here? Is it the boss lady at Zerka? The one I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I supposed to talk to her?
I don't remember.
I also haven't found Izzy.
Yeah. They I think they're at the
I think they're
camp.
in their camp. It's just they didn't want to talk really that much.
More.
This lady?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Oh, I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerga Corporation payroll.
Maybe 20 credits will refresh your memory. Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew. I like that. You want to tell me about Griff?
Can you spare me a few moments? I have something I want to get off my chest. I want to tell you about one of our workers. His name was Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerga Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Alright, that sounds like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerga Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So your workers are expendable?
Zerga Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
There's some type of reward for saving him? Never mind, okay.
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerga Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerga Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you something else. Okay, I have to go.
Farewell.
Right.
Zerga Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Okay, and now we know he's there. Now we can go find him.
Yeah.
Right? Run. Alright. At least now we have night speed. And we can just run straight to the Sand People. We get to fight the dragon too, right?
The Great Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that part of the story you have to do?
Good hunting out there.
I don't think so, but you can get the pearl.
Yeah, I want to get the pearl.
Yeah.
I think that's.
And you can put it in your lightsaber, I believe.
Doesn't get. Oh, can you really?
I
That's
believe
neat.
so.
As long as it doesn't get like locked out. Even if we find the star map, we can come back to it later.
Mm-hmm.
When is the Andor finale reaction dropping? The finale episode has to come out next week first. And then we can do the finale reaction. So next week. Shout out to the Crate Dragons. Yeah, right? You know what they sound like?
What a weird decision to take. And then it didn't fucking sound like that in Mandalorian.
No, man, I'm so glad it didn't, though. They did use most of the other sounds, though.
Yeah.
No, this is like, in our discussions too, Eric called it the penultimate week.
Yeah.
So next week we get the last 3 episodes of Andor.
3 more episodes.
No, I'm hoping. I love seeing the Crate Dragon. I like that they put the. I love that they did the pearl thing. You know, just for the little bits of lore of, you know, the extended universe.
You can do the dragon at any time, even after the star map. Just remember to talk to Pomad Fortuna at the hunting lodge first to get his help to kill the dragon.
Even though layers of wrappings, you can tell this Sand People warrior is disgusted by your presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Okay, very good.
Nice. Hey crew, to piggyback back off chat, in terms of future Star Wars content, would you prefer stories that are pre-post major events or new material?
I love adding more context and stuff.
He did not expect us to
Maybe
return,
sequel
Master.
trilogy
He
things
wonders if we have brought the moisture
would be
evaporator.
cool to see.
Yeah, I don't have a preference, really. You got cool stories, tell them no matter where they are.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Ask about Captain.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Izzy. I need to find out about Izzy, but I also need to find out about Grip. I hope I don't close out one or the other.
Sure.
Let's do Grip.
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Alright, let's ask about Izzy.
Translation.
Izzy.
Izzy here?
Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Dang, man. Okay, I don't want anybody. They just have them. Tell him farewell. I have no further questions for him. Kill him.
Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Star map.
Translation.
I love how he, like, each page talks to him.
Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way.
Okay.
Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Mm-hmm.
Crate dragon. Oh, so we have to do the crate dragon then, huh? Crate dragon, what is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him.
Okay.
Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
More information on Sand People culture.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Tell me the history of your clan.
Translation. Translation. He says that he will not, Master. There is one storyteller in each clan, and only he may recite the histories.
Okay. Can we meet the storyteller?
Translation. Translation. He says that you don't understand. They must never be told to someone who might say them incorrectly out of ignorance. Translation. To speak them in error is a blasphemy punishable by death. Only their greatest warriors are even permitted to listen to the tales.
I see. Could I prove I am a worthy warrior? Oh, that's neat.
Translation. Translation. He doesn't know, Master. His people usually kill outsiders. Since you are an outsider yourself, that would not suffice. Translation. The greatest challenge for a warrior is to face a great dragon, the largest predator on Tatooine. Fight one of those, and bring back a dragon pearl.
Pearl.
I think he's making fun of you, Master. He doesn't believe an outsider could do such a thing.
Alright. Why are they so hostile to outsiders?
Translation.
Because they're so hostile to them. I don't know what started it, you know?
outsider, Master. He says you are blind. Translation, his people believe they are part of the land, living with it. You and your kind dare to raise yourself above it. You remove yourself. Translation, that act of removal makes you an outsider, separate from all that is important. You could never understand how unwelcome you are.
I feel like a lot of that kind of still fits with Book of Boba, you know?
Yeah,
like, we are one with the land, and you're putting yourself above the land, you know?
Translation. Translation. He says that outsiders use machines to convey them and to make their lives easier. This severs a connection with the land. Translation. Connection to the soil must be made through flesh. A sacred animal is the only external tool to be used.
A sacred animal? Why he bargained for evaporators when they are unnatural? Oh, How does he have contact with the land while completely covered? I did think about that when he said about the flesh, and I'm like, but you're wrapped in what?
Yeah.
Translation. Translation. He says that the robes are sacred, Master, and you would not understand. Sand people are never uncovered outside of the most private moments.
Well, it's evaporated.
Translation. Translation. He says that the use of these blasphemous things will only be tolerated because outsider interference has forced it upon them. Translation. If your kind had not come here, he would not have to defend their ways or their land.
Okay. Tell him fair. I think it's all of them.
Translation.
We'll have to come back if we get the pearl.
Yeah.
At some point.
Translation. We are free to leave.
There are Jawas in here somewhere that we're free to take or get. Don't steal anything.
Don't steal anything.
Yep.
That has caused me
He'll be pissed.
some of my biggest problems when I played Baldur's Gate.
I think we go to the Hunter's Lodge to talk to that one guy. And then if we go... I think Basila also has stuff at the Crate Dragon thing.
Jawas.
Yeah, the Jawas. And I think that Basila's... if we go to the Cantina in town with Basila, that will...
Well, we can finish the mission stuff with Griff.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah,
can
then we go
swap out mission and bring Bastila maybe. Or swap out HK if we don't... I don't know. We can keep HK maybe too.
Sure.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big
God,
reward
that's
if
a
you
lot.
take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Look at my eyes, Griff.
Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff.
Uh-oh.
It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you. And, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People.
Just
Don't
own a
talk
gun.
to
Just
me
kill
anymore.
him.
Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Don't be so sure.
Talking to me? She's right there.
There's a reward for rescuing you. Now what, Griff?
She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Here's 100. Here's 50. So I don't have any credits to spare. Forget it. You're nothing but a deadbeat. Oh man, I really don't want to give him any credits. Give him 50.
Yeah. You're not happy with him?
No, he's not happy to see his sister. First thing he says is this.
Never said he was sorry.
Get Zalbar to rough him up. Yeah, right? Can you turn your companions more often to the dark side in KOTOR? Don't give him nada. Don't give him anything. Damn you, not a lot of chat don't like him either. I'm gonna tell him no.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Creed, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greeta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Oh, so I can get a job from him?
Seems like.
You are not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped, the people of sand. You are from the old city new. What? Izzy must have sent you're coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. The same people said you can go to Anchorhead. Of course not, Dad. You will answer if it leads to freedom. Star map. What do you mean, old city new? The city now founded by the group that digs. It is not new to you. We scavenge what came before. We'll fall again some days from now, or many days. That is what happened. Now, please, to you of your kind, help us get away from the Gaffy and the whip. I'm not here to rescue you. I'll release you later. Same people said you can go. There are things you must have. The Jawas under his band. He'll trade fair. Thank you. Oh, now they're all taken care of. And that's probably it here, right?
I think so.
What's this? Can I look in these piles of rubble?
I don't know, man.
There's a broken droid here. All right, I won't take their stuff. We'll leave. Can I talk to them? Warrior, female. I don't wanna make them mad. Where's the way? Exit. Captain. Chieftain's room. Okay. Go to the Dune Sea. Alright, well, we might head back to the Ebon Hawk and then try to take on the Crate Dragon Friday?
Yeah. Sounds good. It says if you reset by going back to the Ebon Hawk to get the encounter that lets you meet Matt Basila's Adoros will be outside the cantina complaining about a woman named Helena.
Basila's mom?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've met Griff before. I'm trying to remember if I ever met Basila's mom before.
Yep.
I don't remember. Can I do a... Yeah, I can just do this.
Yep.
So much faster! Anything except closed containers? We should be able to party select. We probably don't need mission. Take Basila. And should we keep HK? I like HK.
Take someone that you're gonna take for the to the Crate Dragon.
Who's good to go with that? Maybe, I mean, HK has range.
It does.
Parth also has range. E3 also has range, but I don't think he's as good as at damage, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I'd say HK or Karth, and then we have me and Basila as like a melee side of things. Are you guys gonna rewatch Rogue One after Andor? I think about it. And during one of the reactions, I said about that too, where I'm like, I want to do that. I think I have to take HK. Then he can. I don't know. I don't have HK a whole lot. Good. We got them. We should save. And maybe we'll end there for the night.
Yeah.
We're at the Eben. We're on Tatooine. We gotta go do the Crate Dragon. So on our way out, we can hit up the Hunter thing.
Yep.
Said about the Hunter for the Crate Dragon.
Yep.
We can try to find the Basilisk storyline. Go to the Crate Dragon place.
Get the star map.
Get the pearl. Get the map.
Yep.
From there, maybe.
Sounds good.
So that means Friday, which Friday stream, we won't be playing this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Friday we'll start at 3, and we might make that one longer than what we normally do for group stream. So we'll start at 3 p.m. like we normally do group stream, go a little longer, and then Saturday we'll have a stream, and that one's gonna be long, and we're gonna try to finish, but I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see what's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
So, but Friday we will be back. So. Otherwise, guys, make sure you watch for Andor. The first one's up now, right?
Two of them are up. So
two of them are up.
They're waiting on the last one.
2! So third one will be up as soon as we can. Probably. It's uploading.
So, Sergeant, our editor, said it's uploading.
It'll be up as soon as we can, guys. And then Sunday's going to be Clone Wars. Yep. Underworld is also coming out. I think the last one of that should be up Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there.
Yeah, the first 3 are up, and then the next 3 are going up tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
So, lots of Star Wars stuff coming up.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys join us Friday, and we'll have some more talk about Star Wars. Catch some more KOTOR lore. I've been to Yavin now. Never been there before.
Yeah.
Never been to that place. So that was cool.
Good stuff.
And yeah, that's it. I think.
All right, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody. May the Force be with you.
Always.